joking. Hit me. Fire it up. Fire it up. Damn. Ooh. How about them funkadelics? It's some good shit. Yeah.
Hello everyone watching Drizzle Live tonight. My name is Grady George. I am producer. The subject of the show you're about to watch tonight, he had a concert to go to. You know, he just kind of let you guys hang. And I said, fuck that. Grady George will not let the Drizzle Live audience hang no more. We are tired of waiting 6 months between shows. We're tired of waiting 1-2 months between shows, so you can go take your mushrooms and get all fucked up. Okay? No. I'm going to make a fucking show tonight that is going to be very satisfying to all the viewers. It is a best of show, and I put a lot of work into it. We've got interviews with LaLa, LD, the guy that beat up viciously Drizzle, Mini Manson, Elisa, Jordana. Oh, please. So just stick around for the next 3 hours. I got some good shit for you. Now, I want to let you know that after the show tonight, on my channel at Grady George or GradyGeorge.com, I am going to be premiering my new live show, Night Freaks. It's a call-in show. I want you all to come over there and check it out. But let me show you just a little clip, a little taste. Just a little fucking taste. All right, that's Night Freaks tonight, immediately after the show. And Night Freaks will be live. I will be there. Come on over. I'm going to allow you guys to call in. And we're going to just get fucked up. I'm going to be drinking probably or something. I want you to go get some beer right now. Maybe go hit up your plug. Get back here by the end of the show, which should be concluding at midnight Eastern Time, and that is when the Night Freaks come out. Hopefully, I will see you then. But until then, enjoy the broadcast.
But what is happening with you and Elisa? I've heard that you guys are no longer talking, but it was just like a week ago that you guys hung out, right?
It's not that we're no longer talking. I was talking to some other people and I learned some things and I saw some things. And it's like every time I have my gut instinct about the situation, it always tells me get away from these people, right? But then I always like go against my gut instinct and be like, no, let's just make nice, be professional. And I don't know. I just it's really important to me to like certain character and behavior things are important for me to be like cognizant of with people I surround myself with.
Right.
That's this woman who told me these things has an Emmy. So she's someone who actually had a place in this industry at one point. So like for her to kind of share some perspective on things, it's just like, I've heard similar things before and I just don't want to be around those people. And like I was telling this lady about like the songs Elisa made and she's like, that's insanity. And I was like, when it first happened, I thought it was insanity. But like I to Lisa, I'm like this lol cow, but like I could have some self-respect by just making more respectable content. So I'm kind of focusing on that now.
Right. So we're not going to see you again with like Captain or anybody anytime soon. No.
Like certain people, like we can go hang out, like not on an RV, but like go to Hollywood Boulevard or do something else.
You want to do some
anything,
IRLs of some sorts.
Yeah, IRL with people, not sit on no more RVs. It's like demonic. Something about those RVs is, I don't know, like everybody was crazy. Not demonic, but like, negative.
Yeah, I like demonic works. That's a good one. Fucking, that's crazy.
Bammet lives there.
Translation, Elisa stopped paying her to show up. So is that true?
I never get paid.
Nobody pays you, right?
Oh, of course not. Maybe other people get paid. Who wants to pay me?
Right. So have you heard about the news with JJ?
I saw that. I like JJ a lot. I know I've heard other people say that they can trust him. If he does something bad, it's like, I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I heard what happened. I like JJ. I'll just say that. So it's unfortunate.
So you like JJ. So there's something of so you would hang out with JJ, like maybe off stream or like do something with him. You know what I mean? Like he's a cool cat, right?
Yeah, I hung out with him all summer. We were always cool, and he never said anything. He always like defended me and never said anything bad, even though like I went off on him a couple times and was nasty. So like, yeah, I would definitely IRL with JJ if he wanted to.
Right. And then how are you in Gucci's? I feel like the last time I seen all that, you slapped the shit out of her.
Yeah, that was really manic of me. She was actually trying to defend Elisa, and I was like, I can't hear it. This lady's making me go crazy. And I was trying to get away from her, and she was following with me, trying to like make sure I was okay. And then I just slapped her, and she was trying to be my friend. And I just wasn't having it. And then I walked away from the RVs. Since then, like Gucci's and I have made nice, and we talk and we text and stuff. And so I think it's okay now. And I've told her a bunch of times, she owes me a slap to the face. She should hit me really hard across the face sometime. But she's like, no. And I'm like, well, maybe I can put the right manic moment. So, but it's out there. So if she does something to me, like physically assault, okay, freebie, do what you got to do. Don't assault somebody else. Assault me instead. Take your anger out on me.
So have you and Billy John you do sleep over at his place, right? From time to time?
Yeah, occasionally, just because he's nice and he offers a bed. So he's really nice.
Are you sleeping with Billy John?
I'm not having sex with him. I'll explain why. That's a good question. The reason why I'm not having sex with Billy John is a really nice person, and he's attracted to very aggressive women. Now, I know you would think that I'm very aggressive. Actually, he's got more intense and aggressive women. Trust me.
Wow.
And He might be good on stream, but yeah, no, I'm definitely not an aggressor when it comes to men. I kind of get like intimidated and like, I like the man to be more aggressive. So both of us are not like aggressive. Maybe we're like, I don't know. So it doesn't work. I don't know. We're,
So when Chicken got assaulted by him, you were at his place.
I wasn't at his place then, but I kind of think differently about that situation after some stuff that happened on Friday, which I've agreed with Billy John to not make public. But anyway, that's all I can say about that. So.
Okay. Cool.
I really can't say anything else. I just want to publicly be very cool with that situation. So.
Okay. Well, my view on it is he assaulted him. I feel like I feel like Andy, Billy John and Chicken Andy should just have a boxing match, a real cool one, like the ones that I've done. You know what I mean? They should just box it out, right?
Yeah. That'd be awesome. I would love to see that, a boxing like that, like how you and LD did. That'd
Probably
be so
with
awesome.
boxing gloves for them, because we wouldn't want. It'll just get crazy. You know what I mean? We want it to be a cool boxing match, right? Something where they can fucking like maybe shake their hands afterwards, you know? Something like that.
Right, exactly.
How do you feel about one Sonic getting ditched by Alice?
Oh, yeah. Well, that one night where Alice invited me to hang out, I was excited, Like, when I hang out with Gucci's, even the first time I hung out with her and she didn't even know me and maybe she was apprehensive, she was, like, really engaging and nice, and I would do something nice and she would reciprocate by doing something nice, and she acted like a friend, she was very friendly. And it was normal and we had fun and it was genuine. I go hang out with Alice and it's like, she just like expects people to like entertain her and like give things to her, and I don't know if it's like a hot girl complex or something. I really don't know what that is, but it's like, you think I'm boring? I paid for everything tonight, and you did nothing. You did nothing. So why is it my job to be an entertainer?
So when you're at Billy John's, do you pay for a lot of stuff? When
I was Alice, because I know she's broke as shit, so there was nothing we get paid for. So.
Where were you and Alice at? Where you guys just hung out, just you and her, or how'd that go?
Yeah, we were in K-Town. That was like maybe a week or two ago, and I got a lot of donations, actually from Sunny, and he donated this weird song. I was like looking back on my Stripe, and I was hanging out with her like maybe 2 Saturdays ago in K-Town, and we were gonna go to karaoke, but we went to the karaoke place and we didn't have reservations. So we just like stood in the streets and smoked weed and ate food, and then I took her home. That's all we did. Yeah, we like got high and ate junk food at 7-Eleven, and then I took her home. She was like kind of bitchy towards me a little bit. She was chill sometimes, then she was like bitchier and bitchier towards the night went on, and then like at the end of it, she was like flipping me off for no reason, and I was just like really cool and chill, and she was like, we should go to a club, and I'm like, nope, we're gonna go home. At least I'm gonna go home and go to bed, and then I just took her home. It's like right after she flipped me off. I didn't like tell her why or got mad. I was just like, all right, I'm ready to go home. Let's go home.
So you got a little bit triggered, huh? Because she like flipped you off with some shit.
Well, she flipped me off for no reason. We didn't have a fight. We didn't have an argument. I think that she had gone into that night with the intention of us having a fight. So she was trying to press me to get me to like, get aggravated. And I just stayed cool the whole night. And she repeatedly said, I was boring. I don't think it was just because I wasn't like finding something for us to do. I think it's because she couldn't press me too easily. So she'd expect me to like beat my chest and do something funny, but at least we both made donations on our stream, so I guess that was good.
Okay, cool. Well, are you drinking anything special, or is it like probably a Diet Coke or something like that? What are we doing? Diet Coke?
Where's McDonald's?
What? All right, hey, great. We do this guy that is doing all of this fun stuff. He is behind the scenes, Grady. I'd like to take the time for him to come on and take a drink with me. Look at that savvy new haircut we have going on now. Look at that. He's got the Steel Reserve. Look at that shit. Oh yeah, he's a real man, dude. So how's it going, Grady?
Yeah, right now I do. Sometimes I get Airbnbs, sometimes I get hotels, but yeah, I'm in my car right now. No, I mean, it's fine right now. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going, right? Because I keep getting interviewed at software jobs, but they're for higher level roles, which is what I just left at Sumo Logic. I'm just really trying to get like a sales development representative role. In the meantime, I do DoorDash. I have some people who help me out. Occasionally, I stay on friends' couches. But like once I get like a stable, reliable income, then I'll be able to sign a lease somewhere. And the leases in Hollywood are pretty, affordable. So I can get a studio for less than 2K, which would be perfect. So we'll see.
Dude, so you're basically like people help you out and shit. Are they like sugar daddies?
Might have a sugar daddy, yeah.
Yeah. Is it that fucking guy who talks like this and all that? High pitch Eric?
No. No.
What is with that? What happened with that?
Well, I can't talk about that legally, because legally I'm obligated to only say positive things, and I have nothing positive to say. So suffice it to say, no. It really fucked up. It was embarrassing. I can't talk about the situation. I have a lot of regrets this summer. I have regrets about how I handled the Sunny situation. I knew he would sting me back if I dismissed him or something. Whatever. I have a lot of. I was ruminating on that today. I was like just ruminating on all my choices and the consequences of everything, and just the direction of everything that happened this summer. Some things I feel good about, and other things I feel like really not good about. So
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Trying to swallow everything that I threw up this summer. I'm trying to put it all back into my stomach and see if it still settled down. I don't know if that makes sense.
Do you remember when Ice Poseidon called? Have you ever witnessed any we've seen that Ice Poseidon called Elisa one time, right? And you were there.
Yeah.
Did he call her a lot?
My understanding is that I don't owe Eric money. If I owe Eric money, Sonny owes Eric money. You're being a friend and offering to give somebody something, that's fine. Anyway, wait, hold on. What was the question again?
Did Ice Poseidon call Elisa a lot?
Ice Poseidon called her on the beach that day. I was just saying on my stream earlier today that I want to be careful about the people I hang out with and not make qualifications on my character, morals, or integrity just for fame or clout anymore. I think I've done that enough. And I was like, let me be friends with Elisa still because she talks to Ice Poseidon every day. And I don't think that is the right thing to do at this point. I think I need to focus on building my own audience and clout, and I think that would be more successful than leeching off of somebody else or what they're trying to do. Even if they're engaged and wanting to support me, I think I just really need to focus on doing my own stuff independently instead of being a leech. Because last time I did that, I was fun, but it didn't really work out for the long run.
They're doing a street takeover right now. I can hear them fucking going crazy and it's not even dark yet. Anyway, yeah, so fucking what do you think about him making a comeback? And then what are you trying to build? Like a YouTube channel? Like you said it was fashion and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So you want to do that, but you want to work at the software places. Why don't you just take a job that's less for a little bit so it can get you out of your car?
I have been applying for those jobs, but it's hard to get those people to reply. So it's go on the website. Someone made a good suggestion. I start a cleaning business. I'll explain that in a minute, but I want to answer your question first. I apply at Whole Foods. Public storage is really good. They have minimum 4 days a week that you work, and it has benefits. Planet Fitness is great. I've applied at other gyms. I've applied at retail locations. I got my food handler certificate and my alcohol handler certificate. So I'm applying at those places, and I put a cover letter on top of my resume, which just says software sales, office work, and why am I transitioning out of that Whole Foods? Well, because I don't like the office and I want to try something new. In the meantime, I'm a really great, dependable person. Can you work with me? And that's kind of how I'm playing it, but I'm not getting much response. But I think if I go into not corporate stores, like something smaller, more local, and introduce myself and just go, straight forward, I might have more success. But someone said start a cleaning business, and I thought that's smart because I know there's people in my audience in LA who might hire me. I could go cheaper than everybody else, and the startup would be less than $500 for vacuum and cleaning supplies and everything. And I thought, that could be a really good idea for me to make some money. So I don't
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit. We can't hear you very well.
Out. Okay.
Yeah.
No cars going by right now, so it's not. It's pretty quiet on my end.
They are doing a street takeover.
Damn.
Do you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are they taking over
man.
your street, LaLa?
No, it just sometimes cars drive by.
Do you ever have people fucking with you at night?
No, actually, that's kind of a funny thing, like a misconception. So I was homeless for about 2 years when I was living in Palo Alto on and off, and the thing that you would think is like someone with a knife or someone wants to rape you or break into your car while you're in it, and surprisingly, it's not those people. It's like the people who are going for an evening walk with their husband and their dog, and they see you in the car, and they're like, "What's going on there?" And they kind of poke and try to see what's behind, like my shields here and stuff. And it's very frustrating because
Your shields.
yeah, it's very frustrating because it's like a lack of humanity thing because those people are invading and getting intimidated and frustrated over my minimal amount of privacy that I have. And meanwhile, they have an entire home to go to with locked doors and windows where they have lots of privacy. So it feels very predatory, and it ultimately is, especially if they call the cops because you're parked on a public street and it's near their house and they don't like it. Well, it's not against the law for me to live in a car on your public street. Maybe if there was restrictions, but as far as the parking sign says so, I'm good. And the fact that you could go in your home with locked doors and windows, and I have no effect on you, but you still choose to stand 5 feet away from my car trying to poke your head in when I've got barely any privacy. I just don't know what to say. It shows really a lack of character to me, and it gets me frustrated when people can't understand why that's a lack of character. You know what I mean? Like, mind your fucking business. I just don't know where some people get off thinking that it's their business to. Like, one time in Mountain View, I was near Shoreline Boulevard, and this lady just stood with a cell phone by my car, pretending like she wasn't videotaping me, but she'd approach me closer and closer, and it went on for 30 minutes. And eventually, like, walked up to her and asked her what she was doing, and she said, "Oh, nothing," and then she left. And it was weird. I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she was videotaping something behind my car. But, you know, people are really fucking weird. That's all I gotta say.
So did you pay Captain Content $1,700 to come on the RV?
No, I did not. I donated money to him over 4 or 5 months in $3 to $5 amounts, just like any other viewer he has. Pretty normal thing to do. It's not something like I gave a whole bunch of money and said, "Here, let me on your RV." That's ridiculous, but I know I have a lot of haters who like to allege a lot of things. I'm not even sure why I have haters sometimes, actually.
um, they want me to address the booger eating.
Oh, yeah, that's not a big deal. Yeah, I don't understand why that's embarrassing. It's like one of those things like farting or burping, you know, it's like something that everybody does. Everybody feels a need to pick their nose, and whether you eat your boogers or you flick them somewhere. I think it's funny that people think that's like humiliating to do on camera or something. You know, I see
Right.
people burp and fart on camera all the time. I really don't think it's a
Let's
big
take
deal.
a look
So.
here real quick.
Yep. Especially if it's live streaming, it's not an edited video. So if I'm going on for like 30, 45 minutes, I might pick my nose.
We have a fake Elisa Jordana, or maybe a real Elisa Jordana in chat.
She's sick. I would like to
Saying-
distance myself from her. I've tried to do that a couple times, and she always is like leeching. I really like the people I'm associating with now. I feel relieved that Andy and her broke up. Lena's really nice.
Oh, they broke up.
Yeah. And Andy's wife is really nice, and his ex-boyfriend, Eric, is staying with him, and they invited me to go to lunch today. So that was nice, but I didn't go because I was feeling like emotionally and spiritually drained. So
Isn't Andy Dick staying with Billy John, though? So they're just all over.
He's at his other friend's house now. He's at his other friend Eric's house, and Billy John's getting ready to go out of town, and just a little break for a while. I'm sure he'll go back to Billy John's, but, you know.
Was there supposed to be a Hulu show of Andy Dick? I seen that there was on your stream the other day that it looked like there was like some type of lighting and then some guy with the camera.
Oh, it was a
going down.
documentary, I think.
There we go. It might be for Hulu. Yeah, it was a documentary.
Yeah, Andy Dick too on the on the Hulu network. That's what Billy John's been.
That's so funny. Wait, that's interesting. I didn't know it was
I
going to be
know,
Hulu.
Andy Dick 2, like IP2, except it's Andy Dick 2. But
Yeah.
You didn't know that it was for Hulu?
No, I didn't know it was for Hulu. I knew it was a documentary. There's some like bullshit artists that come by sometimes, but that sounds like something more legit, which is why probably Andy was paid.
I just want to say for the record, I don't eat my boogers. So, I don't know about you two,
Oh.
but I
Oh, well, good. You must feel very proud to have that moral superiority over such a simple thing. I hope you feel
I
good.
do.
I'm sure you pick your nose sometimes, though.
So
Oh,
Chicken Andy.
Anyway.
Chicken Andy says that you fucking that you claim you didn't hook up, but I think I asked him twice and he said that you guys hooked up.
We did not hook up, but that's creepy and that's a lie. I think I've made it pretty clear and obvious repeatedly that I like homeless black men. When I go IRL, it's black men.
Homeless black men.
Like Mike G in Santa Monica, like the guys I approached in DTLA. Yes, I like homeless black guys over the age of 40. I don't know how much clearer I can make that. I give them money. I suck their dicks.
Oh, shit.
I let them report having sex. Like, what are you talking about? No, I did not have sex with Chicken Andy. No, he's so not attractive to me. He looks like a 12-year-old boy. He's not attractive. I don't care what he said. He is not attractive to me. He looks like a little kid. Why would I want to have sex with a little kid? I like big, full-grown men who are homeless and black.
So Sunny RL was you guys still talking shit like that? And you
No, we
guys
don't
just
talk
coming
anymore.
back to No?
No, we betrayed each other. I feel betrayed by him, and he feels betrayed by me, and it's done. We don't communicate. We don't talk about each other anymore.
So what happened with Elisa? I know a week ago you were hanging out with her having mimosas. And now...
Well, there's not some sort of or other thing. There's no drama. I just learned some things about her, and they were validated by evidence of bank statements and text message threads.
What is that? You can't talk about that?
No, because she's crazy. I just want to I want to hex the demon out of my life. I tried
Well, she...
a couple times, and I get sucked back into her bullshit. I tried a couple times, and she scares me. I try playing nice because I feel threatened by her, and I talk to other people who've dealt with her, and they're like, just distance yourself. So I want to distance yourself as quietly as possible. I don't want to talk about that. There's not a drama. I'm one of many who want to stay away from her, and I mean many. Someone with an Emmy was talking to me all week at the Lowe's Hotel.
Well, I don't want to mention... I don't want to mention specifics, but she did bring it up on Kermit Friends today. And I think you did too. So a lot of people in the audience know about it.
She associates with a guy named David Pierce, and I saw something regarding that that was really morally corrupt according to my values. So I don't want to associate with her. But I kind of picked up that vibe on my gut instinct a while ago. There's no drama. I don't give a fuck what she thinks about that. I have a right to distance myself from her and her bullshit and everything she's about. I can do that. I don't have to be threatened by a song or public humiliation by her. That's ridiculous. So many people I know that I've just recently met have really wanted to put restraining orders on Elisa because she does this to a lot of people. I just want to be left the fuck alone by her and everybody associated to her. It's nuts. I don't want to talk about it no more. That's it. That's my full and final statement. Sorry.
I was just something popped into my head that I just wanted to
energy is just gonna fester and get bigger. It's like gasoline on a fire. Like I just want it to die down. Sand on it. Put sand on it.
Maybe we need to let it burn. You know what I mean? Especially on our show.
Let it burn.
Yes.
Let it burn.
You're a nasty person. Bless you. No.
Okay, so you did have stuff that you wanted to talk about on the show today, right? Some things that you feel comfortable.
There's nothing for me to address or talk about publicly. I could do that on my own stream. I just wanted to be here for you.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
But we're here to morally support you while you do it, No,
I can do this on my own stream, uninterrupted. So no, I mean I appreciate it. I'm here for you to support your stream and bring help. Sometimes if I go on people's streams, they get like some audience, up. So maybe that's why I was hoping. Just
did you see the fight between me and LD? Did you see it?
Of course,
all of it. All of it.
Yeah, clips. I was there. I saw the aftermath. I remember seeing your face the next day. Yeah.
Okay, so did I slam his ass on the floor?
Yeah, you did, but he got you pretty good too, dude.
He did. I don't remember it.
I know. It was pretty intense.
I was drunk as fuck, bro. I was wasted.
Yeah, it's all good. No worries. Yeah. Oh, let me do one with you too. Yeah, but if I go back to the Midwest, it'd be towards Chicago, and I just want to be around people that have like similar values as me. Like in the Midwest, like I know not all of LA is the same, but like in the Midwest, if you offered olive branch of
Is
friendship
that
to
the real
somebody,
LaLa? I mean, Elisa Jordana.
I don't really care. I just want her to go away. She's so weird. In the Midwest, when you offer something like a friendship thing, it's not because they want to use you or like objectify you or something. They don't like love bomb you. They just like make friends and you try to like build trust and be normal. But like something about like some of these people I met in the industry or used to be, they love bomb and they try to make you feel like real welcome and a part of something, but they have like really nefarious intentions, and I don't like that. So if I go back to the Midwest, it'd be like Chicago or something. So I don't know, and be around people who don't do that stuff.
Chicago?
There's no like weird, like culty type of, things. People are just like sarcastic and cranky and overweight, it's nice. It's whatever.
They get pretty culty with their fucking pizza.
All right, I know, but it's not like somebody's gonna end up dead in laying in front of a hospital drugged. So you know what I mean. So anyway,
I don't even know who David Pierce is or what any of
you
that
should
means.
probably Google that shit. But anyway, this girl I met, she was talking to me. Like I started live streaming by talking about the documentary series Secrets of Playboy, and it's just about like how exploitive the mansion was. And this lady was talking to me about a whole bunch of women she knows who's been exploited by men in Hollywood: Peter Nygard, Hugh Hefner. And she was gonna hook me up with interviews with those people, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to like do all that type of podcast stuff. But it's nice meeting lots of different people. Oh, and there was a cool band that was in town. I don't know if I want to shout them out or not, but they'll be back in town in October to finish recording the album with Andy, so that'll be good.
So, the
I
motherfucking.
was for like 2 nights last week, but like now I'm in my car again, so it's like up and down. I just need to get an apartment.
I know, I thought you were looking at one or were fucking had something. Or...
Well, I'm always looking for apartments and jobs. I'll let you know when it's stable.
Okay. No worries, It is what it is. There's just like, you're on the show for a reason. There's a lot of people that want to know what the fuck is going on, where you've been at, what the hell, why are you still in a fucking car? Why have you had a good job and then you lost it and you're still here? And
Yeah.
what about you and Captain Content, all these people that you say you don't have problems with, but yet don't?
Oh, I don't have problems with like Gucci's or chicken, but Captain I don't want to have problems with, but like, I just ignore him the same way I ignore Elisa, and I think it's fine. Just people go distant, just go their separate ways. So no big deal.
Were they actually in love with each other?
No. They just were
Elisa
having
and Captain?
No, no. Elisa likes to play games. She has this dating rules that she follows, and maybe she wins because of it. But I don't know. I just don't want anything to do with that. I'm from the Midwest.
Does she do?
Do you
Did
think
she?
Elisa would let me munch on her carpet?
Keeping it real. Wait, what'd you say?
You think Elisa would let me munch on her old woman carpet?
Oh, I don't think she would, but you could ask.
Does she wear a fake ass?
No, her ass is normal. It looks like it belongs to her.
Okay.
She doesn't do the fake booty route.
Okay.
No.
Well.
Oh, but I love being in Venice. There's so many. Let me tell you something. What's nice about being in Venice is there's always a naked lady rocking around. They always have bikinis on, and they're always like basically naked walking around. I love it.
Could probably fucking. I drove all out there and did deliveries all up in Pacific Palisades, which is right up there, and in Venice and all up there. I could probably fucking find you really quickly if I wanted to. But that is a nice place to hang out there. There's also a lot of fucking homeless people out there too, so you could be fucking having some wicked ass streams. Like, what the fuck?
No, I know, you're right. I could be. I really could. I need to go IRL a little bit more. Like I made friends with like a couple of different homeless people I met, like 2 people at the library and this guy Mike G, who I smoke weed at the park with sometimes. But
what is your IRL gonna look like? Are you gonna press people?
No, not pressing people, just walking up to them and talking to them. It's easy to do in DTLA because people approach me, so DTLA is good for that.
You could like be fucking the Amazonian fucking like fucking like, you know what I mean, beating the shit out of random chicks on the street.
No, that's ridiculous, and it's still not my energy. My energy is more like lady, like it really is. Like some of the stuff that like I don't think people really like try to comprehend about like all the bullying that happened this summer and how it was really on me a lot. Like I know I'm like a confident person. It was funny that I was overweight and confident, but like it kind of blows my mind that people have such animosity towards me. Like I know. Like Hector had a moment where he was breaking down and acting suicidal and having a manic episode, and live streaming it, and everybody was like hella empathetic, but I had the same thing happen to me, and people were like loving it and thinking it's hilarious, and I'm like, I don't need to be around any part of this community where I don't get any sort of love or reception, and I start doing these other types of content and I get more love and reception, so I just
But
don't
you do
belong to
though,
this.
because
No,
I've
I
been in
don't, I don't,
chat.
I don't get any
I've
love or
been in
reception.
I've been in chat when you're on like Captain Content's RV, and there's a lot of people that are saying that you actually have a good looking body, and these stupid little boys don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and you're curvy and you look good and all of this other shit, and then you have people like that that say the same thing, but I have the same shit, I fucking have read some fucked up shit about me, but
Yeah, you get harassed. That's true. Yeah.
it doesn't control
I
anything,
read I
or
read you made out with LaLa one time.
Oh yeah, we kissed. Yeah. Well, here's the thing: is like I'll say this. I did learn to laugh at myself a little bit more, just to like be able to like survive some of the bullying, and that was helpful. But I just think like ultimately, it's not necessary to be around the bullying. So I won't be on the
Well,
RV team.
I have a
But
very
collaborate
deep
with people.
source, and they told me that, and I've asked Drizzle about this. He denied it, but they told me that you were part of an orgy, and that Drizzle ate your box during the orgy.
No, that's not true. That's something you made up personally,
No,
Grady.
no,
Has to be.
I don't
Well,
remember.
then
I
whatever
was
you're saying
really
was a
no.
drunk.
lie.
I
I
don't
heard there was a
You're
remember.
three
not gaining a
way.
lot of credibility with me as a host. Can I respond to the
Sure.
question? I don't really care where you heard it from because it's a lie. I don't engage in orgies. If I have sex, it's minimally. You can ask Sonny. I prefer one-on-one connection. In fact, I rejected an orgy he tried to engage in. Another thing I definitely reject is oral sex. I do not enjoy receiving oral sex. It makes me very uncomfortable. It makes me feel like I have to go potty. I don't like it. It makes me very nervous and it makes me feel silly.
Are
That's
you
where,
are you
I don't
afraid
like
of
that. Don't put your face
are
down.
you afraid of smelling off? Like I would be.
No, that's a rude question, and that's exactly why I don't want to associate with these type of people like you, Grady, because that's an inappropriate question to make comments about my vagina. I can make different content on YouTube and have a more appropriate, respectable audience. Ultimately, I just it's not your business really what I prefer or not prefer in bed. But no, I didn't engage in an orgy. God bless you. People must
God bless
fantasize about a
you.
lot of weird stuff.
Okay.
Yikes.
Yikes. Fucking yikes, dude. No, there's no way. I would have remembered eating a box. I would have remembered that.
I don't like receiving oral sex. I don't do group
I
sex.
would've
That makes me
remembered that.
nervous. I don't like that.
Well, I'm just saying. I would have remembered it, but you know what I mean. I don't. There's like a lot of fucking that supposedly happened while I was there, or I just missed it by a second or something. I don't know, but definitely what I don't remember it happening. So, but
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
get.
like you are who you hang out with, and if people are alleging that stuff because of like my association to this, then I don't need to associate to this anymore. Because these type of allegations were not made against me before hanging out with the live streamers. Like some of them are really cool. Like I think Drizzle's really cool, and I'm like sad like when I text you and I'm like I don't know who you are because there's like a million people that text me, But like I feel bad
Yeah,
about like the way Sunny.
you fucking like go off on me, dude. You're
Well,
like,
because I don't
who
know who
the
you are.
fuck
You're just
are
like a
you,
random
you
person.
retard?
Yeah, like I don't know who it is. Like, do you know how many like people troll me and text me? Like, I really think you're one of the trolls because I don't know who it is, and it's like, I just need to save your number, but I have you saved now if you text me. So
Is it under Drizzle? Is it under like Big Daddy?
extra drizzle, extra drizzle.
That's not
With
Big
an
Daddy.
X. No, you're not my daddy. Sorry, my daddy would give me money. I only have one of those.
Oh yeah, right. Right. Okay. Well, anyway, that's cool. I do appreciate that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like I've made some pretty good connections throughout the. I don't know if it's different for me or I got like some trans privilege or something going on, but I really haven't had anybody kind of like turn their back on me or do anything weird. But I also really don't put out a very funky. I get really shit-faced wasted, right?
Yeah.
That's what I
That's fun.
do, dude. I get fucking
Yeah.
shit-faced wasted, and I fucking do whatever the fuck I want to do, and I hang out with whoever, and it's never really, you know, other than the fights, but even those aren't like supposed to be malicious or
Right.
anything like that. You know what I mean? So I've made some good connections coming into the IP2 community, and I don't know if it's different for other people, or maybe you're just putting out a bad vibe. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, I just think a lot of these people come from a place that's really different than me. Like, I think, like I was talking about on my stream, is like some of the moral compass is very different. Like they go according to like what the will of the group is. Like they try to seek the approval of others instead of like the approval of God. So like they're not being a spiritual foundation at all to begin with is kind of like hard to deal with. Like the All Girls IP2 podcast, like they were all ganging up on me 4 months ago talking about very specific parts of my body and saying I'm not this, I'm not that. And they don't even think about how that's rude or humiliating or inappropriate. And then I try to point that out to them. They're just like, well, you just need to like get over it or whatever. And I'm like, you know, I don't have to, what is wrong with you? I haven't been around women like that in so long. I've been working in tech where women are like, they're like leaders. So like in a leadership position, you have to have a little bit of a moral compass because you're under a spotlight. You know, people pay attention to what you do. If you're just like, you know, a loser, who doesn't even try to be a leader, even in a small way, like be a soccer mom, like the basketball coach or something for your kids, you know, you're not going to be motivated to have much of a moral compass. That's why we get these Kiwi farm girls. That's why we get these people who like threaten police stuff, like Elisa being best friends with Elaine one day, and then the next day threatening to call the cops on her with her driver's license over a DUI on stream. That's very unstable and it's threatening. And I don't want to be around anybody like that ever.
Right.
I just think that people are very different and I don't match the energy. People have told me get the hell out of IP2. You know, Aldi has gone off on me for the longest time, and it ultimately comes from the fact that he pissed on his mom's carpet and I made fun of him the first time I saw it, and he's never let it go. And when Hector was still mad 4 months after we had our fight that I already forgot about, that was freaky too. It's like it's just a very different mix of people than what I've ever had in my life. And like I can make a choice about how to interact with it, but sometimes I just don't know how to.
Well, I mean, you're very combative sometimes, you know? Like me, all I did was ask if your pussy stank, and you went off on me.
It's not appropriate, Grady. Of course, Grady. It's not combative. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Your moral compass
I know, we've covered it on the show, Drizzle. Drizzle, we've talked about Drizzle.
I know, but then
I'm a little tart myself.
That's not appropriate. Yeah. I don't talk about that stuff. I'm more of a lady. I don't care what anybody tries to say about me. In my role, that's not appropriate for you to ask that question. And I'm okay. It's okay for me to have that standard and set a boundary. You know, it's not me being combative. That's just me telling you you're being rude and behave. Otherwise, I don't want to talk to you. And that's normal. There's a lot of people who would be like, excuse me, don't ask me about my vagina. That's weird.
Well, we're just like joking around over here. We're just joking around over here. You know what I mean? But
well, I'm not trying to be like have disrespect and be the joke of everybody, the butt of everybody's joke.
Well, I mean, you know, we're all the butt of the joke, right? We're not trying.
No. I think you and I are different, and I want to get back into going after a leadership position, regardless of the things I've said and done in this mistake I've made in my life, you know. But yeah, like the people I'm around, it's like embarrassing to even ask or think a question like that. You would be like socially shamed in the circle I was with a year ago. And it's
well, they
just
were
like,
fake though, right?
So
they were fake corporate people, so of course they would be.
Worried about it.
They weren't fake. They were just a little bit dry, and I needed someone who like had a little bit more like vulnerability. Like I really like hanging out with Andy because he's just so emotionally vulnerable. You know, it's easy to connect to, and we could talk about things. And I couldn't be too like emotionally vulnerable in a business environment because you're supposed to be professional. So it was harder to find friends.
But don't you think like Andy Dick's got like 19 sexual assault accusations? And
you know, Grady, I'm not sure what your record charges are.
I have none. I mean, I'm a good guy. I have none.
Yeah,
good guy. I think you're nasty and creepy. As someone who's a Christian, I believe in redemption and forgiveness. And I've spoken with Andy and his wife, who is a Christian, And it's just a different path. And I think trying to pin people's sins on a wall and hold it against them is not acceptable. You know, if you want to distance yourself from Andy Dick, that's fine. But as far as I'm concerned, you know, he's still my friend.
I love Andy Dick.
I don't think you even know Andy Dick, Grady. Yikes, you're just a
Who,
leech.
me?
Bye.
No, I knew Andy Dick like 10 years ago. Oh, she left?
Uh-oh. She left.
I'm a leech. Oh my God, why is she on here? Oh, look, it's Granny 14. This is clearly a troll. This is like a 40-year-old S&M guy trying to lure LaLa out to his farm in Iowa. What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. I'm going to put you up.
Oh, hi. Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm pretty chill about everything, you know what I mean? Like, fucking people talk a lot of shit or whatever. And, you know, if I do have anybody that enjoys my shit, it's probably because sometimes I think if I would let people trigger me more, it would be like, but then I'm not being myself because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you know, I just kind of keep it pretty chill. You know what I mean? I go and get really wasted, and you know, nobody's like hitting me up every single day, like, how you doing? Like, da 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 da. You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, but I love Gucci's. You know what I'm saying? And I get down with some people. You know what I mean? And you know, and that's that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if she's not going to answer, if she's not going to answer questions, why fucking bother? You know what I mean?
Well, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I really was waiting for a lot of exposing to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some exposing.
She's
shit.
like, I can do that on my.
She said shit.
On my. Well, I guess that's where you do it. You know what I mean? Oh, Granny thinks you're a good person, but I'm a piece of shit. Well, you know what, Granny? Take out your false teeth and get to sucking.
That sounds like she might be into that, or they. I don't want to misgender anybody.
Well, I don't think I was that off-putting to LaLa. You know, I think it's.
That's why I like you, because you can bring out, you can say the shit that, you know what I mean, everybody's thinking, and that, you know, I might bitch out a little bit from saying it, because at the end of the day, like, I don't really,
well, I mean, I remember when she was on Chicken Andy's RV, she was in the
to think that I'm abrasive.
Well, she was in the back doing fucking porno. I don't know if you guys remember that. She's talking about the moral compass. I wanted to ask about that. I wanted to ask about the actual deviant behavior we've seen her, you know, do. She's trying to act like she's some kind of Christian now and all that. That's fine. But part of being a Christian is that you have to, you know, talk about what you fucking did. Yeah, fuck off, Granny 14. Go run the booger eater.
This shit is gonna fucking do this shit to me. I'm gonna have to fucking call back, because this fucking person.
Wait, what happened? What's going on?
My fucking headphones won't connect. It disconnected.
I wanted to talk to her more about Sunny. I wanted to talk to her more. Apparently, she's been accusing Elisa of paying $30,000 to bail some murderer out. I wanted to find out more about that. I wanted to find out, like, what happened between the mimosas last week and then the accusations of supporting a murderer came about. Like, what exactly tipped that over the edge for LaLa? I wanted to ask her why she doxes everyone, including donators and ex-friends. What you ask, ugly fat boy? Hold on. What you ask, ugly fat boy, is like asking you, does your dick and hair stink, you dumbass? Well, that's a perfectly appropriate question, and no, they don't. Like I said, I have been tart sometimes down there. I mean, I'm only human.
You pee out of it. You pee out everything that you eat is part of everything. Did they teach you about pH balances and then what even that you do and like probiotics and stuff like that? No, they just taught me that, hey, don't get pregnant and then periods. You know, I wash myself and stuff like that. But when you have a shitty diet, which fucking for the most part I do, you know what I mean? So
you think LaLa has a shitty... Let's face it, you don't get nervous about oral unless you fucking stank down there, man. You know what I mean?
No, I don't
I'm
get
talking
nervous
some
about
cheese.
It.
No. Because you probably... Well, you have stunk before, you told me.
Yeah, of course.
But she must... I mean, she's living on the streets, you know?
Right.
It's got to be pretty rank. And I think I touched
all I know is
a
after
nerve.
the gym, or after sweating all fucking damn day long in front of the damn fucking ovens and shit, and I'm sweaty and stinky. Yeah, you got the swamp ass happening and shit. Nobody likes swamp ass, and everybody gets it. Guess what? Go stick your face in a swamp ass, swampy swamp. Not doing it.
I didn't do anything to LaLa, and I hope she'll call back sometime. You know what I mean?
There's a fly in here. Piece of shit.
Because honestly, there was like a rude way I could have fucking went, and I definitely was not going the rude way. I mean, Drizzle knows me.
It's pretty simple in a very professional, simple way that I can talk about it. I would say that you presented yourself in a light where you told everybody you were making more money than I can even imagine. That I would probably do some really good fucking smart things with it, like investing. There's things that I'm not completely stupid, you know. But and then now, you know, it's supposed. I don't know if it's a supposed thing, but then she lost her job because of IP2, and then now she wants to separate herself from IP2. That should have happened right after you lost your job, but you know, and you're still kind of just lingering around in the community of people that you have attracted when you do go live, because that's where you put yourself. And you know what I mean? And she has talked bad about, she has slapped people, she has done weird things, you know what I mean? And gotten really angry about shit.
I wanted to bring all that up and give her a chance to... She can just
be comfortable with herself. And I think that's what everybody is attacking, is the fact that she isn't comfortable with her own self. And so they fucking... Because chat can do that, you know what I mean? And they attack her. She needs to be a little bit more stronger, and then try to put out some content, because we don't even know if you can provide content without people attacking you or having drama at this point.
Dude, if Elisa wants to call in, she can call in. I mean, where can I send her the link?
On her Instagram.
I'm going to put you up for a minute. I'll try to contact Elisa. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I think they can hear you now. Can you guys hear Elisa?
Can they?
I think so. Can you guys hear Elisa?
Hi.
Anyway, so you're calling about LaLa?
Yeah, I just wanted to say something about LaLa. So, it's really unfortunate that she's had such a rough time recently. And I feel bad for that. But one thing that she's doing that I think people should learn from here is that she's burning literally every bridge, every person that she meets, she's making hate her, every person. So just don't do that. That's just the number one rule. That's how you end up in your car, is burning every bridge. You'll end up in a car if you do that. So watch LaLa, what she's doing, and be good to people. And if she doesn't have one person in the world that reaches out to her and says, LaLa, let me help you. Come into my home. I have a really big place that I live in. My place is big. I could have invited her here. But nobody wants to do that. No one wants to do that because she's been so horrible to people and so ungrateful and such a bitch. So that's why she's in her car. That's her punishment, and that's her karma. And karma is a real thing. So if anybody questions karma or doesn't believe in it, look at LaLa, how she's treated people for the last couple months, and look at her situation now, and you'll see how karma works.
Well, I saw you having mimosas with her a week ago. What happened between then and now that caused her to turn on you?
So what happened was, I was worried about having mimosas with LaLa, but my really nice producer, Leaf King, gave her $40 because she doesn't have a penny. So he's too nice. My producer, Leaf King, is way too nice giving any money to LaLa because she just doesn't appreciate it. She'll just take people's money and then treat them like absolute shit, slandering them. So he gave her the money, so I felt obligated to go because I love, him. And so I went to Mel's Diner, and, she was very negative the whole time. She's talking about doing OnlyFans, how OnlyFans is rejecting her. When OnlyFans is rejecting you, don't you think you should look at yourself and be like, what am I doing wrong here? OnlyFans, they don't reject people. There's no audition process. You can't be rejected from OnlyFans. It's impossible. But LaLa, you can. And I know why. Why would they want to work with her? She's horrendous to work with. She makes up rumors about people. I invited her to several things to help her out. And, I could pay for her lunch once in a while. She didn't go. You know what she chose to do instead of that? She chose to circle around Billy John's apartment for the last month, waiting for Andy to need alcohol so she could provide it for him. Okay? So this is a very fucked up, I hate to use the word climber, I hate that word, but a hanger-on that's circling around this guy's apartment waiting to do, he doesn't give a shit about really anybody. He just needs people to provide him with things, and LaLa's willing to do it, and who knows why. I think it's a celebrity thing. I'm not sure what it is, but I mean, I went to mimosas with her, but every time I've done anything for her, I've regretted it so much. So I don't recommend anybody doing anything for her because you immediately regret it. She told people that I gave money. She made up this outlandish lie that I gave $30,000 to a pedophile. I mean, the guy that she's talking about, I've never met in my life. I never even heard his name before. And she's saying that me and my friend Elaine, who's a very nice woman, gave this guy $30,000 to bail him out of jail. I've never even bailed my fiance out of jail, let alone a person I've never met. So this is just a lie that she's going around the internet slandering me with. And she will, she's going to be sorry. She's going to be sorry. If you burn bridges, if you fuck people over, if you take people's kindness for weakness and just spread rumors about them, I'm not going to let it go, LaLa. You messed with the wrong person. I have too many people. I'm not just one person. I have a big team. I have a lot of people that care about me because I treat people well. The reason why she doesn't have a big team with her and she has nobody and she has a sugar daddy that allows her to live in her car. Think about that. Think about that, sir. She's a sugar daddy that lets her live in her car. Do you know what the whole point of a sugar daddy is? The whole point of a sugar daddy is so you don't live in your car. The whole point of a sugar daddy is so you live a great life. You don't beg for $5 on the internet when you have a sugar daddy.
Well, I always make my sugar babies stay in the car, but
Right.
that's just me.
Right. So you wouldn't be ideal in that situation. An ideal sugar daddy wants you to have a nice life, live at least in an apartment. And I'm sure she burned that bridge too. So I just feel sorry for her at this point. I just wanted to clear my name and say, no, I did not give $30,000 to anybody. I'm very cheap. So I would never do that.
And you don't even know the guy?
I never even heard his name before in my life. The woman that told her that she's calling an Emmy winner is another homeless drug addict. I'm not going to say the name,
Did
but
she win
it's
an Emmy
Andy.
though?
No, no Emmy, and it's a friend of Andy. So when you think about the friends of Andy, think about who those people are, and think about how much you believe that person. So this is a friend of Andy, another groupie. This is why I'm just like done with the whole Andy thing. I'm done with the groupies. I'm done with the hangers on. I'm done with the alcohol. I'm done with the drug. All this shit. It's just I don't need it. I don't need a LaLa anymore. I don't want groupies in my life. I want caring, good-hearted people. If people want to be fans of my show, they want to be a part of it. Good. I'm gonna love them. I'm gonna do whatever I can for them. But I don't want people like this that are slandering me and going on her live stream saying that I'm involved with some guy that's in prison that I've never heard of, just spreading rumors and lies about me. I just don't need it. And, I'm sorry for her, but you could see in her face, her bumpy face, that's what you look like when you're fucked up. When you're a fucked up person, you look fucked up. When you're a fucked up person, you live in your car. You don't have one friend in the world that doesn't want you to be homeless. Not one friend, not one family member said, hey, LaLa, it's fucked up that you're homeless. Come live with me. Nobody wants you, bitch. Nobody.
It's the lies manifesting on her face, literally.
Yeah, no, you could see it. It's the lie, like on her face.
Big
when
fucking lie. Right there.
That's right. That's right. So be good to people and you'll have clear skin. That's all it comes down to. There's karma out there, guys. And, I don't know what you believe in, like, God or you're spiritual or whatever you believe in. You got to see it's very clear, like the rules of the universe. They're really spelled out for you. They teach it to you when you're a kid, just the golden rule. Treat other people how you want to be treated. I've given LaLa hundreds of dollars. I've paid for many, maybe even thousands with the meals that I bought her and the drinks. I wanted her to have a good time. I said, listen, here's this homely, disgusting person that's poor, okay? Let me help this person. So I tried, but she just spit all over me. She walked all over me, and I just won't let her do that to me anymore. She's not allowed. And for her to slander me, I can't sue her because she doesn't have any money, right? But, I'll take the hairpiece. I'll take whatever she has. But, you just can't do that to people. You can't do it because you're going to mess with the wrong person that has too strong of a team, that has too many friends, that has, more of a public platform than you, and you're going to fuck up. So just stop doing it, LaLa. I hope you're listening to this and that you learn something and you're just nice to the next person you meet.
All right. Well, I think you told LaLa.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I like the show. You guys did a good job.
Well, thank you very much, and thanks for calling in. Call in anytime.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
All right. You have a good night. Drizzle. Where'd you go, bro?
Hello. I was trying to call in, bro.
I was scared and shit.
No, I'm glad that we just had her on because I wanted to hear what she had to say. It's better to do it now than to miss that opportunity.
I had a lot of questions, but I just thought, well, I'll let her go for now. But I have a lot of questions for Elisa.
Right. It sounds like they should box.
I just want to know what kind of lady can't handle a question about how bad her puss stinks. You know what I mean? If you really think about that, that ain't no kind of lady. That ain't no kind of lady at all.
Ain't no kind of lady. Ain't no kind of lady at all. Ain't no kind of lady, but baby, she's crazy. Crazy.
And I don't know, man. I already apologized to LaLa on Instagram, and I wish I had not.
Well, that's why you wait. Figure it out.
We talk
You
about.
lost your opportunity.
I don't know where she gets off thinking she's above that question. You know what I mean? Like I'm interviewing Hillary Clinton. She's like, oh, well, if I wanted to talk about me, I would have just done that on my show. And I'm like, well, if I just wanted to, I'm interviewing you. Like we're supposed to be talking about you here.
hello, like, no, I'm glad to say. But I've been talking to different women and things of the nature. And one of them is of vegan, vegetarian, something. And she says that her poontang tastes like pineapple or sweetness. And I could only imagine if you're eating fruits and if you're like a real vegetarian vegan and you're putting things into your body that aren't fucking dead fucking for however long and then fucking, you know what I mean? That might be a
She
thing. Or if you're
has
just
those
eating way more
like
fruit.
she has those quail egg sized acne cysts on her face, you know what I mean? And that to me shows a pH unbalance of the highest fucking order. So I can only imagine what that fucking puss smells like, you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, because of the fucking the acne and shit. Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah, she's got like infections all over her and they're coming out the fucking pores.
When Grady first reached out to me about doing a show, I was like, wow, what is this? I didn't think I had done enough, for anybody to reach out and want to work with me and do a show. So I was kind of like, wow, what is this? Is this a setup? Uh, it was, he reached out to me and was very professional. And I was kind of just like, okay, let's fucking do it. Obviously I just wanted everything to work because I do have a full-time job. So I was just trying to get the days right with him. And it's like the days were all over the place in the beginning. But I think, the first couple of episodes were really, really good. I also think, there was like a lot of technical difficulties in the beginning episodes, and that's why it's so satisfying to do a show now and just, 1, 2, 3, go. It was, very, 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 very good.
Can we watch a video? All right, I gotta pee. I want to watch a video. Can we watch a video next?
No.
Yeah. Put the videos on.
A video?
We'll return after these messages.
No, homeboy with the glasses did not get the surgery too. What would even make you think that, dude?
Man, can you fuck off?
What's wrong with you, Jay Rivera? Do you not have any reason or logic to you at all?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm gonna go get a beer. I'll be right back.
Bro, I want to listen to this song so bad, dude. I've been playing this fucking song like back to back. I didn't listen to it today. That's why I gotta listen to it. It's so hardcore, dude. That song is great. Woo! Let's go!
The fuck's going on? I go to get a
motherfucker,
beer and you're
that
fucking
is
doing this.
literally fucking.
I go to get a
ruining
fucking
it.
beer and you're fucking doing
You
this.
ruined it.
What in the fuck? By the way, yes. Drizzle has the milkers, according to First Contact.
Imagine they're gonna be gone, like.
Yeah, imagine they're going to be cut off, and then they're going to come out with a pill that just shrinks them off in 6 weeks. Immediately afterwards.
Hit that fucking shit.
That's mine. I'm not Nostradamus over here, but guaranteed there's going to be a tit shrinking pill come out about a year. Just about the time those titties start fucking healing up. Here come the tit shrinking pill. Anyway, I'm drinking a Modelo. Going out to my
You should have
fellow.
shotgunned that motherfucker. You got another one? Shotgun.
Going out to my fellow Drizzle.
You know who we can get sponsored by?
Who?
Motherfucking the Kraken. It's a shotgunning device where you like crack it into your shit, and there's like a little, and there's no more shitty keyhole, fucking hole. Like you don't have to fucking. You know, it's an equal.
I thought about.
Whoever is shotgunning racing, there's no bigger hole than the other person. You have one fucking thing and you just do it, and it's literally the best. And you don't have to put your mouth on the side of the fucking can anymore. It's disgusting. Yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking about here for you.
Banana Cadabra.
Hi, everybody.
Know what that is.
I'm so excited to talk to you about the new product that we just released, Perfect Fit brand and me, in the Buck Angel line. And you remember that we first released the Buck Off. And the Buck Off is my signature toy, basically created after my genitals and more
have that.
You have the Buck Off, dude? See?
Yeah,
you didn't even know how much Buck Angel affected your life. He is your
Shut
God.
the fuck up, bitch.
Buck Angel did everything you're trying to do decades ago.
Yeah, well, you know, he's still a bitch. You know what I mean?
Maybe
make
he's
him not a bitch, you know what I mean?
I don't know, but not in reality.
I don't use it anymore. It's not cleaned.
Oh, gross, man. You need to clean that shit.
But I don't use it.
That's the Buck Off. The perfect Buck Off.
specifically for transgender men who use testosterone and have growth in their genitals. So we know about the Buck Off. It's been around for a while. One of the complaints that we had about the Buck Off was that the hole was too big for many people. Because some people don't take testosterone, and so they don't have enlarged clitorises, or they're very much in the new stage of taking testosterone, and their clitoris hasn't grown to a larger size. So that was one of the biggest, I wouldn't say complaints, but feedback from the Buck Off. So we created the Kiss X, and the Kiss X is completely 100% totally because of you. And that's what I love about creating these products.
So you ain't got no Kiss X, right?
Fit brand is that you really give us amazing feedback.
I have something better than that.
The feedback that we had,
we
were able to
Can you pause it?
Better than the fucking Kiss X? You ain't got better than
Yes, because what you're getting with this is the same action I'm getting with my toy, but it's more like what I would really like is more of a jack off kind of action.
Dude.
But you're not getting that. But that's what you are supposed to be getting with these toys, right? But my toy is something that you charge, and it
the Drizzlenator
does the same thing. It does the same fucking thing.
You talking about the Drizzlenator?
Yeah. It's good. It's a very good one. And it vibrates too. Multiple different things.
See, what we need to do is we need to get more.
And the suction goes up multiple different things. So if you want to like play for a long time, obviously you don't have to like what I will say about that toy is that like once I like fucking get off, like my shit's so sensitive, like I gotta like can't even fucking like have it on there, dude. Like I gotta like, you know, they say I can play all night with it. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Oh, really? I figured your shit was like fucking all, dried over.
Oh, you think it's dried?
Yeah.
It's not dried.
I figured
It's that.
the testosterone would dry it up.
Well, you thought wrong. I don't know what to say. You thought wrong, dude. Wally mopped. Moppy wop, dog. Would you get the full surgery if you could, Drizzle? Absolutely. I would definitely get the full surgery. If I had a choice, I would, but it doesn't mean that I would just rush into something because I definitely don't know which one I want yet, you know, or like
that hook clit thing does not sound cool. The one you want.
A hook clit?
Yeah, you told me
it's not a hook. It's not a hook clit. So what it is they have meta, which they could snip me now in a certain way that it would more resemble a actual micro penis. It would be a micro penis, but it would look like a penis that you can probably penetrate somebody with. They snip you in a way that if you could penetrate them, but it's not going to be much, right? And so you can do that, or you can get phalloplasty, which phalloplasty in lamer terms is where they take a skin graft, basically, from an area that has the best whatever, you know what I mean, blood cell, what fucking ever, dude. And it could be, you know, my arm isn't gonna work because I don't have fat there. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna get much, and they're not taken from my arm. So it's gonna be your leg, or even now you say ass fat. I don't even know if that's a thing. Like, fuck, I don't even have that much back there either for that. I would say abdomen, if you could. Take it from the abdomen, fashion a penis, and then you put it on there. And it does consist a lot of urethra lengthening because you're not just having... You do want to have sensation, and you also want to be able to pee out of it, right? So there's a lot of different surgeries there takes. It's like one surgery, and then you heal, and then you get another fucking surgery, and then a fucking another surgery, you know? And then you got to figure out, like, do you want to have balls? And do you want to pump your balls to get hard? Or do you want to have a rod that you bend in a certain way for it to be erect? And both ways, literally, if you break it, require another surgery. So it's like, these are things that you literally have to think about. And I don't know if I'm ready for bottom surgery. And phalloplasty is a very big thing. Meta is not. Meta is just probably as easy as top surgery.
I'm Buck Angel, and this is
Eva Paradis.
And we're here today to talk about toys, about trans.
She's not hot in the face, bro.
It's gonna be a nice time.
Everything trans.
Plus, it's Pride Month.
That's right. It's Pride Month.
Yeah.
So we really want to talk to you about how we, as trans people,
that's a man.
Enjoy sex.
Yeah.
Some of the things I think
that's a man on the left.
I think that's kind of rude there, Drizzle. I mean, obviously
I'm just
it's
saying,
a woman.
I want to say because
what are you talking
Jesus
about?
Lord, she looks great. Like, wow. Like, everything looks really good.
Awesome.
The face,
exactly.
Yeah.
Same. I use a
very
lot
good.
of sex toys. They're part of my life, actually, as a porn star. they make pop even more my sexual experience.
Right, that's why toys are important. I think some people don't know how to explore.
So that's what I'm talking about right there. Get the balls you can pump up. You need the ass fat clit.
Ass fat clit. Let's
That's what I'm
go.
talking
That
about.
sounds like a fucking like weird ass like
The
song
fat ass
name or
clit.
something.
You know what I'm talking about? The
Ass
fat
fat
ass. There
clit
you
with the
go.
fat ass
Oh, you
clit.
see my
About to
fat
go
ass
on the
dick?
dick. Maybe not. Oh shit. Let's go.
What they do is they take your ass fat and they make that into like a foreskin, and then they put some balls there. You pump it up, and then you
That's
fuck
what I
these
just
chicks,
said.
and your clit comes out the ass fat into the vagina and gives you that sensation of fucking. Now I just
It doesn't matter. Look,
I just invented
Brady,
the fat
shut
ass
the
dick
fuck
surgery,
up.
but I
Grady,
know it'll
shut the
work.
fuck
I
up.
know
It
it'll
does.
work.
Grady, at the end of the day, you don't get to pick. You can say, hey, I would like it here, but if your blood vessels and shit ain't fucking working, it don't look good over there, guess what? You don't get it there. And ass fat has never been something that I've literally seen or heard about. So you are just, maybe you have created something, but I don't think that's a muscle. That's not fat. That's
No, we
not
just take
something
it
you
off like a
shave
pork
off. That's
belly.
the glutamus maximus.
We just take about like a pork belly size section right off
You're
your
the
left
fucking
ass cheek, and we wrap that around your clit.
retarded.
No, it'll
A lot
work.
of times are very distant from their bodies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true.
So being a porn star and being a trans porn star.
Porno star too.
That's right. Have you found that people reach out to you a lot to ask you what kind of toys you use?
Yeah. They ask even for advice how to try to explore their sexuality more and feel more comfortable.
That's so
I'm
beautiful.
here to show two of my favorite things that I use on a daily basis.
So show us.
Have ever considered just being regular gay? Have you really thought this thing all the way through?
Domination.
This one is a must one.
It said, you want to pin that comment? It's by Karen's old man. He said, if I have thought this thing out. Yeah, I have actually. I'm 32 years old. And it's funny because I don't know if I pushed it out or what, but I've literally came back to this thing so many times that the people that I came out to, that I talked to, or that I've been in contact with within the last couple of months or weeks or whatever, I came out to them because I didn't think that it needed to be a face-to-face thing. You know what I mean? Like, it could be like, but we don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? So the people that mattered to me, I came out socially to them and said, hey, you know what? And a lot of them, you know what they said? They're like, that you've already talked about this before. Like, what are you saying? Like, you've already said this to me, like, you know. And then also, it's not a big change. Imagine my life. Like, I've literally just been dressed the same way here right now, as you see, without facial hair and without the deep voice, still fucking the same sexuality, but different now. Now I feel confident in a certain sense with my body, you know, and sort of not my top part. But like my bottom part is fine for me right now, you know. And it's never. I've literally lost out on intimate connections with people that I have been intimate with. If that makes any sense. Like I've literally just been a giver, and a lot of it has come with things that have been it just didn't. There was no. I know that you guys want the connection there. you want it to connect and to me to understand my gender, my biological shit that I was born with, but it just didn't. And so for 32 fucking years, I have lived in a body, and we can say I was sexually active. I lost my virginity probably at 13 or 14, 13 probably. You know what I'm saying? I lost my fucking virginity, and fucking I've been pregnant, had whatever at 19, had an abortion, whatever. And it's just like, none of that really, you know, like, I fucking am just like, now here I am living my life and just being confident and being fucking happy. So I don't understand why people want to take that away from me.
Can you describe your loss of virginity?
Yes, it was with a black man. It was my friend who I talked to a lot. We smoked a lot of dope. He brought over a friend who did not smoke meth, by the way. I do not remember him smoking meth at all, just smoking weed, playing Madden with me. He was a football player and very tall. His name was Too Tall, his nickname. And what happened is the same kind, like same shit. Like, it was right time to go. The homie wanted to leave, and I guess I had put out enough shit, or I had or whatever, and homie was like, yeah, you know, whatever, and he wasn't leaving. And so after that, once he didn't leave and homie was gone, it was time for the fucking. And it was a very weird situation. Because, like, it was just fucked up, honestly. Not the way that I would have liked to lose that thing that you'll never get back.
And how old was he?
He was in college.
So this was a molestation. This was a rape.
No, there was consent.
No, but if you're underage, you can't give consent, so...
Oh, yeah, that's very nice because of all the fucking rules and all that. So let's just throw the man in jail. Like, fuck, because he raped me? That's not how that goes.
Well, you're the victim, Drizzle, so I don't know.
I'm not a victim.
I mean, look what happened. Now
so are you trying to press me into being a victim? Because then that's some other kind of weird shit that's going on.
I bet he wasn't even a football player.
Are you victimizing me?
I bet he just fucking said that shit.
I'm not a victim. Literally, I was born in the 90s. See, you're talking more this age kind of shit, and like, I don't function that way. Bro, my age, what we did, we functioned very differently. You know, sex was very...
I'm pretty sure in the 90s that was a statutory rape.
Well, yeah, you can look at it. Of course. Of course you can look at it that way. And whatever, like if my mom or whoever were, you know, thought it was some type of rape.
Yeah, literally. Look what
happens. Look what happens. Did he force himself on me? Did I tell the story in the sense that he forced himself on me?
Well, exactly what did he do that made you want to bed him?
He was just tall and hot.
He was too tall, right?
Yeah, he was tall and hot, and he had a spinner chain, and he was clean. I was in contact with a lot of different people that were dirty. You know, they weren't dirty, but they weren't. Do you know what I'm saying? They weren't. They were tweakers. They were fucking tweakers. You know.
I don't know. I feel like you're glamorizing your abuse.
And be quiet. Be quiet. As all of my friends went and got statutory raped, by the way, they're all out there living their life and losing their virginity and doing their thing. way before I did this, by the way, they had lost it, which is, they're about a year older than me, maybe.
So everyone in your group was getting
all the females, yes.
abused.
It was a thing that was happening. It wasn't abuse. There was a lot of people that they were sleeping with, that they had boyfriends. They were their boyfriends in school, but they were also drug addicts. So when they went out, they came in contact with people that were not their age. But they weren't raped. They went and fucked those people. Do you understand that?
Yeah, but they don't have the ability
to say that, Brady, you're literally feeding into the system that's fucked up.
To say
because
the minor has the ability to consent to that.
Rape, statutory rape, for it to be called that is horrible. I think that it should be a different word, because literally what you're having, and when did you learn about not to get pregnant, by the way? Was it elementary school?
No.
Was it not?
High school.
Yeah, for me it was. It was elementary school. We're sitting there and we had a parental thing that we had to sign. My mom signed it and we sat there and learned about dicks and vaginas and how not to get pregnant and about nothing else, and periods. And everybody had to learn about it. So you're saying that it's my fault? Well, hold on. I was already prepared in elementary school for this shit. So what am I, a statistic?
Yeah.
Not statutory
rape.
I
don't think it's your fault. It's the guy's fault.
Oh, literally stop that shit. We gotta stop that.
You got abused.
No, I literally.
How does some guy in college fuck a 13-year-old? And you're telling me you were all in control? You weren't. You got used up like a piece of chewing gum.
Do you understand who I was? I got used. So a 13-year-old I was grown. I grew up. You know what I was thinking about today? Is that though all I want for my kids when they're kids is to just be a kid. I don't want them to be sexualized. I want them to go out there and play video games, to play sports, to fucking go out there and fucking be good in school.
That's what you should have been doing, but you were out there fucking.
You know, I was not.
You just said you were.
I was not fucking like that, though.
You were fucking college guys that played football.
It wasn't like that. So you want to put me into that fucking thing, but that's not how it was. It was never like that. You know, I have been in bed with people that I think have taken more advantage of me in a situation than that guy. He didn't need to be there. I asked him to be there. He could have left, but I had given off enough shit. I remember what it is.
At 13 years old, you were
yes,
you were all in control,
old, yes.
And it was all your fucking plan, right? Or are you just telling yourself that?
At 32 years old,
that's how you get through the day.
At 32 years old, am I in control? You like to say, oh, I shouldn't get the fucking shit or whatever, the fucking shit. What's the difference? If I say I want to fuck at 13...
Oh, my God.
That's my problem, not the guy's fault.
Well, I mean, that might also be more abuse that you're... I have no doubt your childhood was so fucked up that you were thinking trauma, like an adult and you wanted to get horned up with this
It has nothing to do. It's not relatable. And I'm trying to tell you, but you want to spin your own fucking narrative on it. You want to say your own shit. I'm trying to tell you, but you won't listen.
No.
Will you?
No.
No, you won't, because you want to make it content. I'm content on my own, baby. I don't need you to make me look like some fucking prostitute or some guy like a rapist. What I'm telling you is back in the day, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no. What would have sent his ass to jail was somebody being angry about it. But fucking hush, my parents.
Yeah.
They weren't. How could they?
Go tell Mama
You're
Drizzle right
literally
now. Go
having
tell
my grandma
Go
in a bathroom doing heroin and my mom in a room smoking meth with all of her friends coming over at all times of the night.
So
How
so
could
this,
you say
that
shit?
makes it okay for what this guy did to you.
But no, what was the pressure for me having sex, Grady? You don't, just like people say, you'll never understand being the women shit because you're blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you just don't get it. The
I get
pressure
it.
of it, shut the fuck up. The pressure of it was all of my other friends that were having sex. They were already having sex. I was the outcast. Nobody really liked me, right? I didn't have a lot of friends. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. So you had to fuck a guy?
Hold on. No. Seeing everybody. Yeah. Simplest terms, yeah. If you want to just throw out anything that I felt and any of the situations, all of my shit, if you want to just throw it out the window and say, hey, yeah, I just had to fuck a guy to fit in. Did it even make me fit in, Grady? No, it didn't. So guess what happened?
I think
it was pressure.
I think this
is that not normal pressure?
I think this incident fucked you up far more than you even think it has.
Oh, goodness fucking gracious.
I think we might be getting to the genesis.
I've had an abortion at 19.
Okay.
Oh, my dad. What you said before was my dad. Oh, I just want to fucking make my dad happy from being a transgender. What else is it going to be, Grady, that you're figuring out about my life that I don't already know?
See, that you don't already know.
Yeah,
so you're admitting that all that's right.
I know
all that's true. You already knew it. You already knew it.
I know my life. I know that that's not true. I know what you're saying is bullshit. Or do I just not admit, or we don't calculate that into what I already know? I already know what happened. I already know how it is. I already know how I am. And I'm giving you everything that I know in my brain how it goes. You're not a fucking therapist, bitch. You're not pulling out anything extra that I haven't already given. Do you understand that? Thank you.
You remember how nervous I was trying to do the first show. It was just like I was very, very nervous. I didn't know what to expect, or if this guy was going to try to come impressing me or anything like that. And if I felt very comfortable after he said he was kind of nervous, and I was like, okay, cool. So I guess this is going to be a thing. And so it was butterflies and rainbows and unicorns and ice cream and sunshine rays from the beginning. You know what I'm talking about? And we kind of just went with it. And it is what it is now. And I don't even know how long it's been, but it's been quite a while that we've been doing this thing. And it's been a lot of fun.
Mini Manson is here. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and bring him up on screen so he can show his horrible face. There he is.
Yeah,
so
I hope
bad.
that Brady, you can go in your YouTube studio and just cut out that last minute of the video and still post it, because that's a cool interview. It's funny as hell. It's just a suggestion. All right.
So how you doing, Mini Manson?
I'm doing real good.
Oh yeah, you look insane and psycho, as always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm like one of the sanest person you'll ever meet.
That is probably subjective. But Awesome. Let's bring on your boyfriend on screen, your husband, your baby doll, Grady George. You guys should just fuck already.
Well, as you know, I'm taken, Drizzle, as you know.
Make your clothes off. Pervert. Prevert.
He wants you to take the clothes off. Maybe you guys can arrange that.
Later on.
That would be hot.
That's what backstage is for.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Yeah, I have a scorching case of something called erectile dysfunction, and it's very sad. And I just like to lead a very secluded life with myself.
Dysfunction. You have a snake?
Yes.
Well, when you get with me, it's gonna be as hard as a fucking rock because I'll build you up. You're fucking fine. You gotta love yourself.
Well,
love the way you look. I like guys like you.
Thank you very much.
Big burly fucking Yeti fucking guys, dude. That's great. Yeah. Awesome.
I like women, but they tend to hate me. You know what I mean?
You like women, but they hate you, Grady?
Well, I like womanly women, but they tend to hate me. They don't like me, so.
There's women out there that are womanly who will like you.
Just my wife. My wife is.
They like confidence is what they like. They don't care what you look like. They like the confidence. And there are women who like the fat, chubby guys that look like you. You're very attractive. I think so. You know, I wouldn't lie.
What about Drizzle here? Do you like what you see there?
You already said that I look like shit.
Well, maybe you've been working out. Show him your progress, Drizzle.
Oh,
you've been working out since last night.
My muscles.
I'm not into muscles. I don't like muscles and exercise and all that shit.
See, he doesn't like it. He'd rather go stick his fucking fingers in a fucking glory hole.
Yeah, I want a big fat belly like mine, bigger than mine.
Yeah, Nikocado avocado style, eh? Is that going to be your next fucking person you're going to be fucking?
Okay, Jack Black. He's my ideal kind of guy.
You hear that, Jack Black? Where are you?
Jack Black. He's fucking fine.
Good. I appreciate that. You're disgusting anyway. I wouldn't want to fuck you with the fucking 10-foot pole.
Thank God.
But anyway, who the fuck was that guy that you guys were arguing with on camera?
So that was Wheezy, the co-host from Kerman Friends.
Oh, nice.
I was his cat. He has a relationship with his cat. He married his cat.
He married his cat?
He married his cat.
That is beautiful. I love that.
He got a little pencil-sized peepee and he oils it and he does this to the cat's butthole. And sparks.
I mean, I gotta say, Wheezy seemed like a nice guy, you know?
Look at his face.
Wheezy seems like a nice guy and all, right? I have no reason not to like him. But do you guys get a vibe like there's like an inner rage burning? There's something like
where inside of me,
like he's trying to hide like the fact that he wants to kill or something, you know?
Kill.
He's overcompensating by being the nicest guy. No one's that nice. That's why right off the bat, I know you're a fake ass because no one is that nice. You know what I mean?
This can turn into true crime Sundays.
He's like too nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
at some point
you have to grab his head in their fridge or some shit like that. If people smile too much, you should be afraid.
He's passionate about you being the devil.
That's good. I am the devil.
It's disgusting.
Obama, sorry.
Oh yeah, we're dead.
Halloween, vote for me in the Face of Horror contest.
Oh yeah. Fucking, it's spooky season. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's up, dude? Hello. I'm enjoying what? Enjoying this fucking psycho? Yeah, finally I'm not the craziest fucking person on fucking screen.
You live in California. You know what true crazy is. You see them on the street.
You should come to California and just you know.
They think I'm boring.
Come out
Everyone's crazier than me. Mini Mason.
We're gonna strap you to a billboard out here and let you do fucking like karaoke from the fucking billboard or something. Strapped to the fucking billboard like Steve-O. Look at this fucking freak. It's the devil. We've already seen that. You think Minnie Manson being compared to the devil would be an insult to the devil?
What did I tell you about insulting your sister, that it's offensive to the devil?
You know, I want to bring you guys together because you're both male trans. You know, I would think you guys have a lot in common. Why is it that you guys cannot get along well?
That's common with trans
You
men.
both are friends with me. You know, you have a lot of.
We're natural born women, and women are natural enemies. So that's my theory.
That's your theory?
Yep.
You think you're professional? Are you a professional?
You guys are not. You guys are not women, though. You're two men. So how do you explain that?
My brain identified as male, but my body, I was actually born a hermaphrodite, but I was forced to raise a woman, so I have no problem.
Whoa! And then your clip fell off.
Nothing fell off when I was born in 1969. Back then, you're not even half my age, but in the 60s, the doctor would choose the gender of the baby, you know, and wouldn't even tell the parents. There's a lot of trouble for that. And a lot of people from my generation who killed themselves because they didn't know how to live. Publicly threatening everyone under the sun. That's funny. But yes, so they cut the pee off because it's easier to cut something out than to add something. And then they actually cut my clitoris, so there's no feeling really down there. You know, unless I get around record producers, then I have a little feeling.
Or fucking Grady George or whatever.
Yeah.
Nice.
Calm down there, Drizzle.
Nice. He likes you very, very much. So, why aren't you on Twitch? You feel like you don't know what Twitch is?
Oh.
Do you know who Chicken Andy is?
No.
Oh fuck. Do you know?
How old are you? Extra Drizzle, how old are you?
I'm 78.
You're 28, right?
I'm 78.
You know, people my age, we don't know about all this shit as much as like people your age.
I just want to say I don't hate you. I don't hate you. You just annoy the fuck out of me for some reason. But I don't hate you.
I know you're in love with me. Hi. Fascinating.
No. You just annoy the shit out of me, but I don't hate you. I just think that you're annoying as fuck.
That's fair. Wendy Pack. Hi, cool. Wendy. Wendy's a good person. She's awesome.
He got banned from a mall by probably like being a predator or some shit. I don't know.
Who did?
Why'd you get?
When did?
Yeah, no. You said you got banned from a mall. They're saying you got banned from a mall.
No, that's not true. I don't know where you'd hear something like that.
In chat.
Doesn't mean it's true. They tell me that you're a fruit. Do you believe that?
Yeah. I am a fruit. I am one.
California, yeah. California love. I'm gonna go to Disneyland and see Marilyn Manson
from there.
I want to see Marilyn Manson star on the Hall of, the stars on the sidewalk and all that.
You're banned from anywhere that children congregate.
I want to see that one, and I'm gonna play with Marilyn Manson. I'm gonna do it on the Star.
Whoa.
So were you banned from a mall for hitting on an underage guy?
That's not true. Actually, this is mama. You can let me respond. I can just not talk about it. Let me talk.
Okay.
I was in the store called Five Below, and it's fat lady. This real short fat lady pushes me, and then this real tall 6'4". I thought he was a college student, and she pushes me. She's rude. I'm like, so I said to my friend, who's 60 years old. I looked at him, not at the young person. I said, Dad, because everyone's a kid when you're my age. I'm 53. Everyone's a kid. So I said to my friend, damn, that kid is hot. I want to make out with him. I thought he was a college student, like he was 19 or 23. You know, I was kidding. I didn't want to make out with him. I don't like young guys. I like older guys like Marilyn Manson. Hell, I want to make out with Clive Davis. He's 93. I don't like the younger guys. So that's what happened. And I got kicked out because the lady turned around and said, hey, that's my son. He's only 17. And so they kicked me out. But I got to go back in there again because that happened 2 years. That happened 2 years ago. And, you know, I spoke to the owner and I told him the truth about what happened. I wrote him a letter, put it in writing. And I said, it's true. I did say this. I'm sorry. It was a year ago. He says, okay, well, you're banned for a year, but you can come back after a year. So I watch my mouth in the mall now. You don't act up in there and walk through the upside down crosses on your forehead or dress golf because you know what the guards
doesn't mean it doesn't cross your brain.
Something. I was dressed up in my trench coat and wearing all black at a upside down cross in an entirely Catholic neighborhood. They didn't take that too well. That along with me saying that, so they were trying to get rid of me anyway, and that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. So that's what happened. Now you know.
Well, thanks for being transparent with us. But
yes, don't say stupid shit like that. You know, you get in trouble. So I don't say things like that no more.
It wasn't an actual.
But you think about it. I think what we're worried about is the thought of it. Maybe
he hit on a high school guy. But he didn't know that he was in high school, and maybe he did know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know the people at the mall, but maybe I could go, well, that person's young. I don't know. All I'm saying is,
you're a P-word.
There's no charges. I don't think Minnie Manson actually sexually assaulted anyone like that or anything like that. So we just have to.
I didn't say it to him. I said it to my friend.
That's your opinion, how you want to treat it.
They're gonna spam.
I really don't even know. I mean,
just spam them out or block them. You know, they're just gonna spam up your chat with that. So now everybody knows the story. I talk about this all the time. You don't say stupid shit in public, even as a joke, stuff like that. Even famous people, they get canceled for saying shit like that. Look what happened to, what is it, C.K. Lewis? He said he was joking around about that shit on stage, and him and Sarah Silverman got canceled for like 3 years. I love Sarah Silverman. She's funny.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't joke around about that kind of shit anyway. You know what I mean?
On Saturday Night Live, The Rock, they did a skit, and he said, I made a robot that molests children. I call him Robo Chomo. And everybody, that's a very controversial skit. To me, it's funny as hell. And you look at the comments section in Saturday Night Live where they posted that, and 99% of the people say, not cool. That is not cool. That skit is not cool. But Saturday Night Live, they didn't take it down. They kept it up. So, you know, they send mixed messages and say, hey, it's okay. National television, it's okay to joke about that stuff. So when I do it, look what happens. I got in trouble too. So, you know.
Yeah, I think like back in the 90s, they would joke about that kind of stuff, but they were kind of making fun of people like that.
Yeah.
Or whatever, but we've kind of tightened up as a society now, and pretty much anything like that is just, you know, people don't want to hear it, you know, so.
You guys want to hear me sing a song? People want to hear me sing. Yeah?
What about this guy? Would you fuck this guy?
No. Is that your fucking
Hold on, wait.
My fans want to hear me sing. Who in the chat wants to hear me sing right now?
What about that?
Rock and roll?
Let's have a one person in chat, or two, we just keep talking about this mall situation.
You know what? I'm going to eat something then if you don't want me to sing.
I was just going to ask you, what kind are you eating? Totino's pizza rolls, you fucking child?
You better stop with the word child.
By the way, Drizzle made some Compton turkey dinner the other night.
What?
I was going to say, I was going to promote your Compton turkey dinner recipe you had last week. It's a VOD on Drizzle's channel. Interesting. Go for it.
What is that?
I'm a fucking diabetic. I'm hungry. I have to eat. I ate before the show, and look, I'm hungry already.
The problem is that, okay. Well, we hope that Do you
unprofessional?
Do you give us the right to film your death if it happens from a diabetic
No.
induced coma or
You're a homo and I don't
stroke
like you,
or something?
Grady, why do you even work with this clown? He's not professional.
Well, eating donuts in the middle of the cast is not professional, and I still work with you.
Fucking diabetic eating fucking donuts. You fucking pathetic fuck.
That sounds like that movie. Is this your jelly donut? You didn't want me to sing, so I have to do something.
What do we got on what do we have on the agenda for songs tonight? Hey Drizzle, how was TwitchCon, by the way?
You mean you want me to sing?
It was fucking great. I had a good time. I was
Whoa.
literally fucking just doing everything,
I was
dude.
better with this Grady, you know, and I liked it with you, Grady. You're a better host.
You're a piece of shit.
Drizzle. I like it, you know.
Wasn't good.
You're a fucking piece of shit.
The show I was on with you and you were drunk. I mean, that's so unprofessional. You're fucking home. I can't stand fucking other trans men. Don't get along with them.
I can't. Nobody likes you either. You should just go hang out with Ski Mask Andy. Do you know who Ski Mask is? You guys could be very, 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 very good friends because you guys could be each other's first friend ever. Oh my God.
Grady, can you cut this person? I don't want to do the
No, it's his channel. I can't do that.
Why don't we do it on your channel then? Well done.
Alright, I'm being an asshole. I'm being a dick. I'll just shut the fuck
You're a
up.
fucking faggot and a loser. No one likes you. I'll take my clothes off then. Okay. I'll
got the music playing.
Kiss it goodbye. Is that what you want? Because I'll do it.
Huh?
Where's that music coming from?
I'll tear your channel off. Your channel will be gone if you don't shut up.
I'm hearing music.
You think I'm scared of you?
It ain't me.
You piece of shit. Get out of here.
You invited me.
Oh, that's Minnie Manson.
Oh, so
Of course it is.
Goodbye then. Goodbye.
What, Minnie Manson? Where'd you go? Man, I told Minnie Manson you might. I told him straight up you don't like him. You know what I mean? I said, just hang in there. You know, he's like, yeah, I'm tough. I'll fucking do it all. And you just press him a little bit, and he goes, fucking, by the way, go back, man, have your donut, Minnie Manson, if you watch.
You're fucking weird. By the way, if you have, just don't eat donuts, dude.
You were being mean to him, by the way, a little bit.
Oh, you want me to be a fucking? I'm like tired. Like I'm fucking like trying to recover from fucking literally drinking pretty much the whole fucking weekend. And I just like want to fucking, you know what I mean? And the last thing I want is some fucking little high school fucking touching guy. He likes to touch on high schoolers and shit in front of my face. Like I don't give a fuck about you.
Fuck you, fucking queer. You're a piece of shit. I'll come to California and beat your face and you fucking fat.
Yeah, let's go. Try it, you fat fuck. You don't move fast enough. I would move so much faster than you. You're like you are a sloth.
I was getting naked, I think. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Get my channel. Then you better apologize or I'm going to take your channel away.
No. Come on, Minnie. Keep your clothes on. We can show his chest, right?
He can fuck off. Show that. We can do a 20-minute show.
Fuck you. Don't.
All right, we're back.
People came out here to watch me, not you, you fucking faggot. So you make up your mind, Grady. You tell me now. You want me in the show or should I leave? But we'll never talk. We'll never talk again. If you fuck me out, we'll never talk again. Do you hear me? Don't fuck with me. Who the fuck you think you're talking to?
I've never fucked with you. I told you.
Yeah, you are fucking with me.
I am
you
not.
Don't have backbone. You don't even have confidence. You're sitting there bitching and complaining.
No.
Drizzle wouldn't come on your show, and now you're treating me like shit. I'm gonna
no, I wouldn't.
Fuck you.
I'm not even
You treat everybody like shit. You talk shit about everybody. Why
No,
can't
I
you
don't.
handle
that,
it?
Minnie.
You didn't even let me perform. People are here to watch me perform, not to hear some fucking faggot piece of
But
shit.
your speaker wasn't working. Your speaker wasn't
Oh,
working.
that's bullshit.
Right?
You cut my fucking audio. You did that on purpose.
No,
Yes.
you didn't. I did
Yes,
not.
you did.
I
Yes,
have
you
no
did.
control of your audio.
Yeah, he did it. So he doesn't want me on the show then? You don't want me on the show, Grady? Is that true?
I love you having you on the show. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I don't
You're
know.
threatening
Go
to like.
Go fuck yourself. We're done.
See, this is where the brain injury comes in. Okay? Just like he doesn't even think about what he's doing or saying. He just comes after me.
Oh
I've been nice to the guy, and I would suspect Wheezy has too, and others. You know, I really don't know. I think maybe some of you guys fuck with him, and that's your deal. But
I don't think about him at all.
Vinnie Manson at all because I'm sympathetic to his issues. Hopefully, he'll fucking flip out a little bit. He'll come to his senses and call back. You know what I mean? And we can get it's frontal lobe that controls your emotions and all that shit. And you just kind of got to deal with him. But like Wheezy said, he tried to get Kermit and Friends taken down with a porn bomb. Now, luckily for them, his nipples and clit had already fallen off. So it's almost impossible for it to happen. Because I think they will allow butt.
He's not gonna come back because he's a fucking pussy coward. He's a pussy coward.
No, he might come back. I mean, we'll see. Maybe not.
The Cowboys won. You like that shit?
Yeah, that's surprising.
Man, everybody hates us.
No, you even said you didn't expect you were going to quit watching football for the year because that new quarterback sucks shit and all that. And
he's not a new quarterback. He's been our backup quarterback for like ever.
Wow, he's a fucking backup, man. I'm nobody. You know, you're a backup for a reason. You wouldn't expect a guy to come off like that and go undefeated. You know,
it's great. It's wonderful.
But now
you should take 5 more shots.
Now you've got a quarterback controversy.
I don't give a fuck. We're winning. I don't give a shit about it. I wish I could fucking mace that fucking guy through the fucking camera, dude. Just fucking mace the fuck out of him.
Oh, you've been hanging out with the Tier B streamers this weekend. Well,
like everybody.
The Tier A guys, you know, so you got the Tier B. But I wouldn't put you in Tier B. I wouldn't even put you in a tier. You're just kind of like a guy that shows up wherever.
Mm-hmm.
So, Minnie Manson.
That shit was fun as fuck.
Minnie Manson, I would like for you to come back on anytime.
In Minecraft.
You know? Well, I'm not going to tell you, fuck you, Minnie Manson. If you don't like me, don't like me, you know? I've not done anything bad to you. You have to think to yourself. You're letting that fucked up part of your brain dictate what happens to you. Now, normally, I would be like, yeah, fuck you, Minnie Manson. But fortunately for you, I'm a Zen-like figure that considers everything before speaking.
End your show now.
Who said that? Well, he thinks that these are all his viewers. And I stole them off of him. We actually had more viewers than this at like 5 o'clock in the morning the other night. So, you know.
That was such a legendary stream.
There was a lot going on that show. I think a lot of people won't go back and watch it because it's 10.5 hours.
We could cut it up, though, and release different parts.
That's what I'm planning on doing. I just haven't had time. I'm going to definitely, I would like to cut out that you and JD conversation.
LD?
Or LD, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I don't even know what we were talking about. I was so wasted.
Well, you guys were talking about your fight.
Oh yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah.
you could clip that and do a rage. You could do a rage shit.
He was basically saying he would fucking take you out again. You know.
That's cool. I want him to come out here and
He
do
was
it.
being respectful about it. It wasn't like he was ripping on you or anything. He really thought he was a better fighter. And what else happened? Oh, Chicken Andy called in.
Yeah, fucking all of that's good shit, dude. Like you could clip the Jose. People have been wanting me to meet Jose forever.
Yeah, there was like a Jose segment. I mean, a lot fucking went on last episode.
You could clip it all and put it all in there. Everybody wants to see everything.
Well, we're doing that. We're doing that 3 nights a week now, so everything's going real fast now. Right. I just need to maybe after the show. I was pretty fucking trashed last show too. I'm just recovering.
Yeah. Recovery is good.
That's the thing that Manson has no sense of humor. That also was knocked senseless out of him during the vicious attack he endured. So he doesn't like being called funny, and he won't embrace that, It would be a lot more beneficial for him. So he doesn't like being
fuck you, Grady. Fuck you. You're a fucking, you're a backstabber, Grady. You're a backstabber. Fuck you, Grady.
No, I'm not, man. Please come.
Fuck you. I don't like you. Fuck you. I don't like you.
You want to perform a song? You want to perform a song?
Minnie, can you please just mute the stream? We can talk to you.
Or just stop streaming and mute everything and go to bed.
Can you please just mute the stream?
Hey, what are you fighting? Inner demons. Jesus.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, I guess fucking Mini Manson is doing his fucking demon shit on my dog.
He's fully clothed, I don't know.
Fully clothed?
So you set me up, you fat fuck. Fuck you, Grady. No. You set me up.
I didn't set you up at all.
Fuck you, you fucking pig. You set me up and you're going to be sorry now. You're a fucking coward. You have shit self-esteem. Look at the way he was talking before this faggot Drizzle even came on. He's not attractive. He's a fucking piece of shit. I think Grady's attractive, but this extra Drizzle faggot is not.
Well,
fuck transgender. I don't get along with other trans people. Just like that bitch Marie yesterday, or Michelle. She purposely screwed me over and said I ruined her show. No, she ruined it for me. She was boring. And people kept getting mad at her because she was screwing around and screwing up. I saved the show. I had a great time yesterday. My fans will know it. Yeah, you are a dickless wonder. I don't like
to try to turn this around.
They said in chat, Grady looks like the kind of person that would eat the food and then deny
I fell asleep. He's not professional.
Huh?
You don't want to be on my
talking?
Fine, that's okay. You don't want to let me perform? You can let people, you can make.
You want to do a fucking song?
I'm not going to sing for you. Fuck you.
Okay, then fucking stop talking about it. Jesus.
You won't let me sing anyway, so why should it bother?
Oh, fucking God. It's the frontal lobe. I see it now.
You're not going to let me perform anyway.
It turns somebody into a child. When did it happen? It happened at a certain age, so he's just stuck at that age now, right?
No, he's starting to. He was like in his late 40s or early 50s, right? When you got your brain injury, Mini Manson.
Why don't you shut the fuck up and don't ask me questions? It's not your fucking business. Fuck you.
Oh, you're being interviewed.
No, I'm not. I'm being picked on. Connor told me that you were going to attack me. Yeah.
He told you to shut
you. You've been talking to me. You've been talking to me more. Have I attacked you at all? Have I attacked you ever?
He's the one that porn bombed me. He's the one that ruined my channel.
Well, let's just fucking love bomb each other. You know what I mean? Let's all take a fucking reset.
You're a fucking lowlife. Fuck you, Grady. If you work with someone like Extra Drizzle, that says something about you. Look, everybody, look at the way he was talking in the other video, which got porn bombed and taken down. That's the video you should put up. Just cut the last half hour out of it. I mean, the last minute out of it. That was a fun. That was a very fun interview. Oh. The one with Wheezy. That's a good one.
Baby.
I'd punch your
yeah,
fucking face.
you're gonna fuck off.
I'd cut your
He's
fucking
just mad because I'm prettier than him.
Don't have my
And
way.
I can go through my transition without diabetes or a fat fucking belly. Yo, what is nothing bigger than...
Yes, it is.
Grady George Productions taking over. This is the off the fucking rails. Okay, we got to get some
transgender. Here. Grady, you're transgender, right?
No,
you're not.
No, I'm cisgender.
That's why we were getting along, because you're not transgender.
So biological.
Oh, okay.
Biological man, cisgender man.
The dreamers and me. La 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 la. I think you misspelled the word dildo there.
Oh my God.
I'm getting a lot of love tonight, right?
Hi, Granny.
I was already really pissed.
I like Noodles better. Noodles is polite. Prettier. He's handsome. You know what? I don't want to show his face. He sent a picture of himself in a wheelchair once. He's fucking paraplegic. That's why he's so fucking miserable.
Can you walk around?
Yeah. He's worse than this guy up here.
Are you Lieutenant Banning it? And nobody knows? He's been Lieutenant Banning it this whole time.
You know, Grady, you should have put the show on your channel like before. I liked you then.
Then get the fuck out of here.
Nobody's gonna like you.
Vámonos.
Unless you get away from this guy.
I mean,
is that what you want?
It was weird how Drizzle appeared right when I got porn bombed, you know, by Drizzle.
He is undermining your self-esteem. He puts you down and he controls you. I can see what's happening. You don't have enough courage.
I lost my self-esteem years ago.
Away from this guy. You can come on my team. I'll take care of you.
Kind of used to it.
Well, you shouldn't get used to it.
Can you do us a favor?
Oh, I like this song.
Hey, Minnie, can you do us a favor and just like kill that music? I want to have you on, but what it's doing is it's interfering with your mic and it's making you cut in and out.
It's keep stopping too.
Oh, thank you.
I need someone to help me with the audio on my. I know who will help me. Those college students.
You sound a lot better. You sound a lot better now.
Well, I tried to play a song and it kept cutting out anyway. What's the use? I'm not be able to do my karaoke anymore because of the new mic. So,
you know what I like about you, Minnie? I like you just ripping, really. I think you don't put enough attention into that.
Good. I have diabetes, so, you know, if you're going to make me mad, what's the use of being on here? It doesn't make sense.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
Well, we're not trying to make you mad, you know.
Oh, you're full of shit. That's why you've been promising to send an Anton LaVey plate for 3 months. You know what? Shove it up your butt. You're not going to send it. So fucking lazy. Thanks for getting my hopes up. You made me feel good about that, thinking, oh, this wonderful person's going to send me something nice. Every person that promises to send me something has never. This lady in Canada thinks you're going to send me this makeup. She never did. When people promise, I never listen.
Is back in the 90s, I bought the light switch plate from the Anton LaVey black ceremony.
Fucking garbage then, because you don't have any intention of giving it to me.
And ever since I got that,
I offered to pay him $20, he wouldn't send it.
Ever since I got that, it fucking bad things have happened to me. I got fat.
Until you send it to me, bad stuff still gonna
happen. Drizzle doesn't show up. Minnie Manson fucking goes crazy on me. I get porn bombed, and then I get fucking pissed.
Well, tough luck. Send it to me, and your life will be better. If you don't send it to me, your life's going to continue to flounder.
Well, I'm trying to contain. Trying to contain.
Send it to me. I'm not afraid to put that in my house.
I'm just trying to get by, you know?
Your house has you in it already, apparently. Your face, God.
You like sports, right? Well, you know what? I hate sports, and people who like sports, fuck you.
Oh, God. You're just mad because I could take testosterone at this point.
Why would you want to? You're a fucking woman. You're not a fucking man. Get it out of your fucking head. I mean, that delusional.
Oh.
You'll never be a fucking man. Neither will I. You know what? I have male thinking. Maybe you have male thinking too. But you're not going to ever be a genetic man. So just forget about it. You think you're a man. You're not. You're a fucking phony.
Let's have a little trans. Let me give you the setting. Let me give you guys. Please. I'm trying to produce here, okay? I'm trying to produce. We have new school trans. We have old school trans.
This is disgusting.
We have an old school trans.
He's an
We have a
old
new school trans, and they're. Drizzle doesn't like this, but I personally feel they're both toxic masculine. They have a lot in common.
Don't compare me to this piece of shit. I am not the same as him.
So it's kind of weird, you know.
Do not compare me. I don't take and I didn't get a fucking dick
say
for
toxic
it.
masculine. I'm not
down there.
I'm not saying it's toxic. I'm just saying it's more like, you know, old school kind of guy, you know. So I'm going to put you two up here, and you guys.
I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather have you on.
You just go away.
Michelle Marie Darlene's
You just fade into the darkness forever.
I said
go and sing your fucking song in the fucking closet.
They wanted me back. That was the best day ever. Yesterday was awesome.
You have best days?
Yeah.
What do those look like? Like really, for real?
Come on, you were drunk on the first show we went on. You're a pathetic loser. Come on.
That was like the first show that I did with you. That shows how much you matter to me. I don't even really give a fuck.
Yeah, you just wanted me so you could get subscribers, right? Why else would you?
I already had them. I already had them. I already had them.
Look at you.
I already had them.
You're a fucking sports-loving American piece of shit. That says everything about you. Look at me, my sports team. You lived through a fucking
sports. You got beat by your brother. He beat the shit out of you. Wanted to kill you.
People like you are those fuckers in Amarillo, Texas.
Frontal lobe injury. You got a frontal lobe.
Actually spoke in that movie about what happened to that young man. People like you, who fucking transgender people like you, killed that young man. Yes, people like you.
Frontal lobe injury.
Not really.
Mm-hmm. Beat the shit out of by your own family members.
Yeah, it's true.
That must be very sad.
That is sad. My family hated my guts. Look at your fucking apartment. You live in an apartment. You think you're famous and shit?
It's not an apartment. It's a house.
You're a faggot. You know what? If I can't be on here with Grady, I'm leaving. Grady, come on right now, or I'm leaving this interview. Okay, goodbye.
I'm back. Okay, well, see. I got fucking dissed again. Do you want LD to come on, Drizzle?
I don't give a shit, dude. Does he want? Is he in the back?
Well, he's asking. I didn't know if you had him on your Instagram. Drop him a link. I don't have him.
Let me see.
So yeah, I got dissed again by Manson.
Which is like nothing. Like, what does that even mean?
I don't know. I like it. I think it's good content. I mean, maybe like nothing's really happening. We just gotta, kick it. Just sit here and let Manson go fucking crazy on us for fucking 2 hours, and then we call it a night. Bada bing, bada boom.
We're at 40 minutes, dude. Already. It's already been a long ass fucking time of him just being horrible. He's just so bad. It's the worst. Man.
Hey, fucking faggots, I'm back.
Oh, God.
You're not going to do anything bad, are you?
Go fuck yourself. I don't like you anymore. Who you stick around with, the people you hang around is who you are. I don't like you.
Well, I like to be an individual.
You're not an individual. You're a fucking follower. And you'll do what I tell you to do. You understand?
I do not. I have to play.
Oh, you're talking about real tap dancing. You're just saying tap dances, you just wanted someone to perform. I came on here to sing and perform. That's it. I could care less about small talk. I'm not good at that. I don't like small talk.
Really and then I tried to become a reggae tap dancer, and that didn't take off either.
Fuck.
I was half stepping, and it was. I think it was pretty badass, but no one liked it.
Fucking Wheezy, see, I told you.
Yeah,
I said that. When you name the show Mini Manson and say you're gonna be on the show, I'm gonna expect to be the boss. Why is
my tit's not that big, dude? Fuck you.
Breast? Who's he talking about? Whose breast? Nobody's breast is showing on here.
Yeah, ain't no breasts up here, bro.
I don't have any breasts. Breastises. I actually don't have nipples. I don't know why Wheezy's so infatuated.
Without makeup, Minnie looks like.
He talks about my nipples all the time, like he wants to twirl them with his tongue and stuff. He told me he wanted his cat to lick my nipples while he fucks it in the butt. He's a sick fuck. You know, I'm gonna start saving all the whenever someone writes shit like that. I'm gonna start screenshotting them and putting them up just so people do.
And put it in the burn book, baby. Throw it right in the burn book.
Your audio is kind of bad. Like you're far away from the mic.
Because it's a shit audio piece.
It's a shit show.
Oh.
How come you're not drinking?
I'm drinking.
Not you. The other
my
guy.
water.
Drinking. Why are you drinking
water? I had a very long weekend, which was just one day. Really what it was. I'm drinking and I just don't feel like drinking.
There's something blocking that. Why is it doing that? Oh.
I'm actually still hungover, so I'm drinking, trying to get rid of the hangover from the.
I want to get rid of the hangover, but I'm not telling anybody.
It's not. We don't care about cum or any of that, Minnie Manson, or fucking like any whatever crystals.
So what
rosemary.
Fucking Bottle ruined the show yesterday. He was the only person that ruins things. He just comes across. He can't even get along with grown man noodles. He can't even get along with his noodles has the guts to come on camera with his nice hat.
Diabetes.
He tries to be funny and stuff. I'm talking about somebody named Noodles. At least he puts some stuff out there. Botter won't do that. He's jealous because
you know why I won't let you must suck not being able to see your genitalia.
Are you talking to me?
No, sorry.
I mean, you know.
No. I was talking to.
Wait, just saying it, but
I was talking with you.
Okay, yeah. I
That's
noticed
why I
when
don't think he would ever
Manson,
get bottom surgery because he can't see it anyway. Imagine it's just botched and he's just like, "Woo." You know what I mean?
I noticed when Minnie gets real, he's starting to calm down. We've kind of defeated him a little bit. He's starting to talk normal. But when he gets to that point, he'll eat something.
Yeah, I feel like
And
I'm
after
in
he
an
eats, he just
RPG.
explodes in the fucking rage of violence. It's like the cycle. So let's see if my theory tests out.
I feel like
believe
I'm in
he's
an
going to come back,
RPG
he's going to be
game.
giggling. He's going to eat. He's going to eat some food, and then he's just going to fucking rage.
I'm in an RPG. What next do we have to throw at this beast? All of our magic. You know, I'm getting drained here.
So you had a long weekend. I'd like to talk to you about that, but we can do it the next show if you want to. I don't know.
That'd be sick.
I didn't get to see a lot of it, so if you could like help me out and point me to some good clips.
I don't know if I got clipped. I just know that my shit's funny as fuck. My stream is pretty funny. I was watching it today. And it was pretty funny. I didn't get through it though because of football, but whatever.
Right. Man, I hope Minnie's not getting naked or something. I'm gonna fucking just take him out for a second here.
I'm fucking tired, you know. I'm ready to say fuck to both of you at this point. I'm high. I feel like I'm in an RPG game. Like a RPG, I should say, is the right thing, right?
Well, when's our next show?
Tuesday.
You want to do it Tuesday?
We can do a show Tuesday. My job's going to sit there and try to punish me for not coming in on the weekend because my manager had a situation where she couldn't show up to work on Friday, right? Because she was too tired. She didn't sleep or whatever, you know? And then she wanted me to work on a Sunday. I was available Saturday. Really, I was during the day. You know what I mean? I could have did that, you know? But she said no. So I have this whole week pretty much available.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can do as much as you want to. I like about every other day. Sounds good.
Every other day? Fuck that. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays is good.
Okay, that's good. That's good for me.
All right. Well, cool. I'm glad.
So I guess this will be the last
Sunday episode. Yeah, fuck this shit. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, Minnie Manson's back. Hold on.
You're a coward. No one's ever gonna fuck either one of you. True.
Owie, mom, dad.
See, I think that's where people fuck up. I don't want anybody to fuck me. You know, I do the fucking.
You do realize I just blocked you. Sorry.
To me?
It was an accident.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
Can you unblock me?
You're not my friend anymore. We're not going to do any more shows. It's not necessarily supposed to communicate anymore. You said you were going to send that plate to me and you didn't. I'm tired of asking you. I shouldn't have to ask. I'm going to offer something and then take it back. You're an Indian giver.
I want you to take it. I believe
that's racist. You can't say that.
Life is cursed forever for having
an Indian giver.
I want you to have it. You took it. You agreed.
Tomorrow, you send it tomorrow.
Well, I don't know. What am I going to be doing tomorrow?
Then throw it away.
Well, I don't want to tell you for sure because
throw it away.
I don't want to lie.
Throw it in the garbage then. You know, you're going to be wasted. You could sell it on fucking eBay. If you won't give it to me, sell it on fucking eBay then. Obviously, you don't want
And
me to
he's going to be the first one on there donating, like, I need it, my precious.
Just donate $20,000. Donate $20 to my Cash App and keep the damn.
Wait, what? How does that work?
We were talking about how
I got Dulu.
I'm gonna say goodbye now because you're a liar and you're useless. So goodbye, useless twit. Goodbye. You blew it.
Goodbye.
that was quit number 6, by the way.
Show your beautiful face. Mini Manson is sitting in his basement somewhere watching, waiting for you to come on screen so he can jerk his fucking chicken. What I'm talking about?
So how are all you doing tonight?
Yeah, how are you guys doing? Let us know. Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, that last episode was pretty good. I liked it a lot. But I got about at least 100 death threats from Mini Manson immediately following the show. And then he threatened to kill me. Yes.
Did he?
And then he threatened to tie me to a Nazi altar and, quote, strip the ass fat off my ass with a horsewhip.
These are some weird fucking things to say. These are weird
And then he
threats.
told me that you kill goth people, that you are a jock and you are a threat to all goth people, and that I need to get away from him, and that you sent him to the hospital that night. Yes.
Oh, I did?
He said he had pains in his chest from your treatment of him on the show, and he had to go to the hospital, and he's going to look into, possibly, some legal action.
Go ahead. Please, actually, I would love to see your ass in court. What are you going to wear? That damn fucking mask? You're going to come to court as the devil?
So then I...
Talk to your lawyer mask and see how serious they
So then I
take
let
you.
it cool. I let it cool.
Food out of a...
I let it cool down, and because he started sending me messages that sounded like he was threatening to do things to himself, and he said he was sorry for ruining our show. He feels like really bad about it. So I told him, I go, hey man, we loved the show. We had a good time. The audience had a good time. And then he said that he suddenly switched and said, aha, now I have the proof for the court proceedings. You just admitted you had a good time sending me to the hospital. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, I guess I'm not going to talk to Mini Manson anymore. You know what I mean? It's just too much to deal with, So this guy, his name, I don't know. After the show, I go into the Kermit and Friends Discord, right?
Right.
Because they were talking about Mini Manson, and I wanted to see what they were saying. And I see this guy, McHenry Cruiser. Now, he has 12,000 subs. And, but he had interviewed Mini Manson before us, and he was claiming that our show sucks. His is the fucking best, that he's a real professional. He kept calling you transphobic names. He was calling me all kinds of, fat-phobic names, which, by the way, for all you people that want to talk about me being fat, I have a glandular problem, okay? Now you see who the bad people are. Not me. Oh, never me. So this guy, he's like just talking up so much shit. So I was like, this guy's show must fucking rock, right? Let me go look at it. So I thought we could look at it and see if.
Let me go.
Yeah, and see if hold on. If we can pick up a few pointers from this guy.
Yeah. Let's
Here we go.
Hey everybody, we are live. It's McHenry Cruiser. It is the legendary goth superstore that's taken over YouTube by storm. My God, it's Mini Manson. I said his name right. Some people don't. But hey, I got respect for this guy. Yo. Yo.
Now, right off the bat, this guy fucking sucks, right? He's got this weird... First of all, he looks like Riff Raff from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, right?
He's stuck in the 70s. Yeah, Riff Raff.
And he's got this weird fake voice he does. He's going to do it to you right. He's an ultimate professional. So far, I'm not digging this dude.
I'm going to start up with a song right away, and then we'll talk.
All right. Works for me.
Okay, that really doesn't work for me, so I'm going to fucking go beyond the cats fighting. Here we go.
A little bit here and there.
Are you buzzed? A little bit?
No. Nope. But I don't get drunk or anything like that. I'm responsible.
Oh, hey, that's good. I haven't drank in a year and a half. Yeah. I used to get drunk quite often, but now I'm being responsible and not going to do it, so.
He needs to have a drink, I think. He seems a little uptight on camera.
So 2 weeks why do a drunken frat episode where I will drink with some frat guys, and we're going to have a nice, fun show. They're the guys who interviewed me yesterday. So
frat guys?
You're going to drink with them? And do
I
a
thought
show
he
with
wasn't
them?
a frat guy.
Yeah, and it's going to be a drunken entertainment show.
I said frat guys? I thought he wasn't a frat guy person. I thought he was... That's who he hates. Are the frat guy jock guys.
So I told
Whatever.
them because I had so much fun yesterday.
Do they live near you, or how's that? You going to
These guys are on Discord. Shout out to Sneaky, Darko, and Silky. So yeah, those guys, and they helped me out yesterday, and it was a very positive show. So
yeah. So why did they call you Mini Manson? I got to know this.
Well, I called myself that because I'm a fan of Marilyn Manson's.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I just somewhere along the line I said I'm going to call myself Mini Manson.
Are you smaller than the real Manson? Is that the reason?
Yes. He is 6'1". I am 5'4".
Oh wow! All right. How's that treating you, being 5'4"?
We already went over all this shit 2 months ago. This guy he's just like retreading what we already laid out. Most of y'all didn't even know he even got beat and was at the trans man. You know what I mean?
I mean, is there any problems with being that height?
Well, I wish I was taller. Yes, there's a problem because
Justin.
I think it's okay to push around someone who's short. You know, if I was a little more, I look imposing on camera, which is great. People do think I'm tall, but in person, everyone else is taller than me. I don't like this. So, you know, I put the makeup on, I put the trench coat on and shit, and people part like the Red Sea when I get up on the bus. So it's an illusion I create so I don't have to fight people.
How long have you been, now a lot of people will say, oh, he's putting on the makeup and the clothing and whatnot, so he's a character. And to me, you're just you with makeup. You're not a character to me. So what do you consider?
So I don't know. I don't think it's a good show at all. I don't think he's professional.
Well, first of all, it looks like I don't know. I just want to know what that room looks like that dude is sitting in, because it looks like it's a wood-paneled room. You have on 70s style glass. I don't know where exactly you live. Maybe he is in a time warp. I have no idea, but Jesus, guy looks That guy looks rough. Rough, my dude. And I think his hair, I don't know, whatever. I feel like hair is just leaving the building in 2022. Everybody was stressed out through the COVID shit, and people's hair is just fucking falling out left and right. There's so many bald people now. It's crazy.
Listen. I'm American. Look at my head right here.
Woo!
I gotta do this for America. I gotta fart and pass wind and fish.
So he's got some lady who he's going to fart in her face. It's great entertainment, by the way.
Just gas and molasses Murphy's face. Again. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Here we go. Get ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Oh! How was it?
Not bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. That's one small fart for man. One giant fart for mankind.
Yeah, he looks like in that movie Fight Club, where that cancer lady's like asking to be fucked for the last time. And believe me, that's not patriotism. It's not the reason why he bought that bandana. It was clearly the cheapest one at the gas station that day.
And America. Adios. Boom.
Adios. Gracias. Adios. See you later. He looks like a cancer patient and sounds like a dying DJ. Are you exposing yourself?
You've got McHenry Cruiser here. I fart in faces. I'm very professional.
And he's talking shit about us? The fart guy?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Well, I don't have to say anything about it because
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What was that?
Oh, this video. Hold on.
Yo, what it is, homie? What it is, cuz, yeah.
He doesn't have it.
Listen, yo, I've been a great deal emotionally triggered and upset today. That's what's been occurring and transpiring in my life.
I'm pretty sure that's a girl's cowboy hat, by the way.
It came on a horse like a toy. It's not even like a thing that people wear. It's like a fucking prop for.
It's like pleather too, you know.
It's plastic. It's a plastic hat. It's a fucking plastic hat.
Yeah, I've recovered all those weird
I do like his shirt though.
head sensations from the coronavirus I was talking about in this morning's video. I have recovered now. I'm feeling good. Hold on. I've recovered. I feel good.
Yeah, he's got the content. Like Drizzle doesn't fart on camera all the time. You fucking rip-off artist.
feel great. I feel wonderful. Number two, that is the last time you will ever hear me pass wind within, sat up upon the front of this iPhone camera lens with the mic all, deeply embedded to hear the sounds from my anus and my anal activity. That's the last time you're gonna hear. Wait, hold on. Oh.
He's gonna shit himself.
That's the last time you're gonna hear any kind of activity
Because there's
ruminating
poop now.
from my
That's
posterior and my back nether regions. That's the last time you're going to hear that. I'm never going to pass wind on a video again.
You know, this is why I watch guys like this, because it always makes me feel better about myself, you know?
I get it. I fucking get it now. I mean, life could be really bad. I mean...
No, he is claiming to be the real-life Joker.
That's Ski Mask's boyfriend. Look at
Hey, look at the
it's Ski Mask.
In this video, we will be examining the enigmatic YouTuber known as McHenry Cruiser.
You know you're a fucking loser when you make a documentary about yourself. You know what I mean?
The Cruiser Man was born Nicholas Cogburn on October 18th, 1980.
He's narrating his own thing? That is cringe.
Nicholas would go on to permanently adopt the name McHenry Cruiser, which is
or is that not
most YouTube fans. The name is a
It's on his channel, and it does sound like him, so...
reference to McHenry Avenue, a street in Modesto, California, where Cruiser grew up. According to him, it was a street that
by the
people would
way.
commonly cruise looking to pick up chicks.
That might... Modesto might explain a few things.
He came up with the name when creating an email address, and it kind of just stuck after that. Cruiser's content is quite varied. It includes everything from public pranks, prank calls, live streams, and videos on how to get chicks. So much unique content over the years, but some of it falls into a stranger category.
Attempt to adjust your YouTube viewing screens. I do look this damn good.
This is footage from one of Cruiser's now defunct channels called Baby.
Whoa! He fucking stuffed his pants in his boxes and shit with a fucking banana cucumber. A cucumber.
Ned, my name is Babyface Marine, and I smothered myself in
McHenry Cruiser never
Vaseline.
was a Marine. Instead, that was just the earliest stereotypical content of his channel.
And as you watch my nipple.
The footage here is from another one of Cruiser's interesting channels titled Hot Guys Taking Showers. And basically, video logged his daily showers. Pretty good stuff. But these two channels are just two of the more obscure McHenry channels on YouTube.
Bro!
As thrilling as content like this is, it's hardly even the tip of the iceberg when it comes to McHenry Cruiser's vast catalog of videos. More than anything, McHenry's YouTube career is driven by an unwavering obsession with becoming famous. Stand-up comedy is one of the many avenues he's pursued this
Oh, here we go.
This thing going, and we're gonna bring up McHenry Cruiser in the building. Yeah.
Listen, I don't even have to make racist comments. I just take off the hat, I point to it. I'm just saying, if I see this guy over here, the black guy, I would just look at him all evil, and then I would point to the head, and he knows what I'm talking about. He knows some racist shit.
Not surprisingly, Cruiser's filterless and raunchy style of comedy did not garner immediate success, but that didn't stop the Cruiser Man from chasing his dream of being a star.
This guy's very confusing.
He's
So yeah, I think I don't know. I was thinking maybe he should do a show with Minnie Manson if he works with him very well. That would be kind of cool. He's got 12,000 subs, but only he only gets about as many views as we got. All right, guys, there you have it. The best of Drizzle Live. What did you think? I mean, we have so much stuff to pick from. You know, I didn't know. You know, that was only a fraction of it. So go back. Season 1 is exclusively on Extra Drizzle 90. If you're watching on one of the other channels, you can check out the whole episodes. They're very good. But besides that, if you're looking for some live stuff right now, yours truly, Grady George, starting his own show over on GradyGeorge.com or at Grady George on YouTube. There we go. And go ahead and check that out. I will be live taking your calls like right now. So go over there if you're looking for something to watch. I think you'll have a good time. But anyway, if I don't see you, come back next week, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Drizzle will be back, hopefully, unless there's some, free show in the park or something. Who knows? Then I might have to do another best of Drizzle. You know what I mean? But, for all of our sakes, let's hope not. And I'll see you next week or over at my channel. Take it easy.